Everybody, welcome to Hangout in Art. This is a live stream with live people in chat. We hang out, we work on art projects, we talk about art, we talk about what's new in art, new products, share ideas, and hopefully inspire each other. This isn't a tutorial. We're not teaching anything. We're just showing what we do and sharing ideas with everybody. So welcome. Welcome, everyone. Colleen's here this morning, bright and early.
Good morning. Sorry I had that flare.
Oh, that's okay. Good morning, Dar. Hi, Gail. Kimberly. Good to see everybody this morning. Today, I think we're just going to I'm going to catch you up on a few things I've been doing. We'll probably work on our what's it called, collage book, and then I thought maybe I'd do some jelly printing after that. So we'll let everybody come in. What are you guys up to?
I finished my garden journal. And when we started, I think I posted on Instagram, but I hadn't shown it.
Oh, I didn't see the whole flip. Let me put you big, and then you can do a flip your garden journal, and then I'll show everybody what I've been up to with my farm journal. Alrighty.
And so we started. This is so I added this is the file folder one. I just added glued the fabric on with fabric tack, Eileen's favorite, and then just added some. Oh, let me turn off my autofocus. Some ribbon.
I like the cover. Is that material on the cover?
Yeah, I thought it'd be nice to have.
It's cute.
Soften it up a little bit. And there we go. And so let's see. I'll show you where I'm at. Okay, so the only thing I did with this page was finish it out. I just added a cardinal and just a quote. Because I thought, it really just needed just one thing to focus on because the background was really pretty.
Right, and you did the backgrounds or jelly prints?
These were the jelly prints.
Oh, cool. I love that.
That one did turn out cool. Hi, Eileen. And this one, I just added some magazine images that I liked. And I used the little girl with the shovel. I just added her in there and then put the little quote, gardeners have the best dirt. And I just like the little, I thought this was a neat close-up of someone working in their garden. And I just love garden sheds. I love pictures of garden sheds. I love to look at, how they have it and what's in it. And, it's like
look at the little girl there. I love the little girl stuck in there.
Yeah, so just added her and just added a quote. I didn't really do too much to that one. So you guys,
you don't need to, just a little bit here and there, and it's done.
And then this one was ended up easy to do too. This came from a Clifford book, and this was the rice paper from Art by Marlene. And
I love that. Is that her new line, or is that one of the older ones?
I can't remember.
I love that rice paper.
Oh, thanks, Gail. Yeah, so that was just fun. So I just wanted to tie this into this. So just by coloring a background, making some grass and they already had the rays. I just emphasized it. A bit. And then there was a piece I cut off, and then I just attached it up here, make the world a better place, and just add some smoke. It was simple, but I thought that they both looked cartoony. So
that is adorable, Colleen. And what a good idea to use the Clifford book, the kids' book, for a background.
Yeah, I tore those up a really long time ago, some Clifford books, because I just liked all the images that were in it. The houses, the fences, yards, just neighborhoods.
Yeah, that is so cool. I love it.
This one was challenging. So this one I had glued down the birdhouse calendar. And then she's actually very muted because she's sitting, I guess she's sitting in the sun or whatever. But I ended her sitting on top, and she's planting some rosemary. And then I just added a couple birds. And then over here I had found like rosemary that was in bunches.
Cool.
And then another girl up here who's gardening. And then a little, oh shoot, what is this? Grosbeak. He's peeking out of the birdhouse. And just kind of, and just, I guess a garden in general with bird. When I think of a garden, I think of birds and butterflies, and you know, I mean, they're a part of the garden. At least when I think of gardening.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. I love the collage.
I wish she was not so faded, but I just liked that's how she was in the thing I cut out. But I like the fact that she, you know, was it worked out to have her resting here.
Right. Oh yeah. Perfect. And she's planting the rosemary.
She's wearing, she's wearing cute little overalls and her plaid shirt. Of course, she's wearing little Converse. I wish I could wear those. Those are for people who got flat feet. I love Converse, at least the way they look.
Can you stick your arches in the Converse?
I've tried. I can. They're just too skinny. Yeah.
Oh, that's.
I just love the way they look, though. I think Converse are cute.
Yeah.
It's for people with flat feet or no arch. Barely an arch. And then you guys saw this one. I finished this one out that we had started by, I never did add my mouth. Why he looked so weird because he had no mouth.
You could just cut out a mouth and glue it on top.
Yeah, I kept thinking, why does he look so weird? And I realized when I was watching Lori that he was missing a mouth. And I was like, well, that's why he's so weird. Because I couldn't figure out why he's so weird looking.
Oh, that's funny.
Remember, you looked at one point like he had a mask on, and you know, it looked like he had a mask. So, yeah, and then you lightened it up and his beard and stuff like that. But like it, you know, and then when I was watching Lori, I was like, he has no nose or mouth or whatever. So.
Oh, that's funny. Hey, Kimberly said she's going to try and video her bluebirds for you, Colleen.
Oh.
Hi, Eileen, Kathy Arbor. Who else came in? Hi, Linda. Welcome.
That would be a rare, like I said, we rarely see bluebirds. They are here in Kentucky, but I guess we've seen them in another neighborhood we walk in, but we saw them one time here. Like we just don't aren't lucky enough to have it.
Yeah, I've maybe seen one the whole time we've lived here.
I would love that if you could video it. So that I had fun. I edited the Smurf. I got the sheets, vintage sheets from Katie, and that was the Smurfs.
Oh, that's cool.
I thought it was fun to add him because he's got roller skates and he seems whimsical and it goes with the whole whimsical. And of course, you know, we love the Xanadu roller skating.
Roller skating. Oh, speaking of Xanadu, Devin won't be here. She says hi. They're moving her mom from her condo. So she won't be here today. She may be listening. So, hey, Devin, if you're out there. Okay, that's my favorite one with the boots.
This was a lot of work, but it is my favorite too. I ended up adding the lace and stuff. I had trouble getting this right, but I was happy with it by the end. I had to keep going back over. I wasn't happy with the flowers, and
it's adorable, Colleen. I love it.
Next thing about acrylics, you can keep covering it up until you're happy with it. So
right, keep working. That's why I always say, if people are always like, oh, I don't like it. Well, keep working on it till you do, or cover it up and start over again.
Exactly. And then getting covered out with fabric. So then that I finished just a few weeks ago, but I forgot to show it.
That is so cute. I love it. I love it.
I filled this book up too. I've been working on this for like a week, just kind of been busy with appointments and stuff. So I was going to make this like just a kind of just blue as the topic. So I combined that moon paper, the city paper, and the boho paper all in one.
Cool.
Which I rarely ever do stuff like that, but there was not enough paper in the individual packs, I felt like, to make a whole journal with.
Uh-huh.
So I decided to combo them and cut them down for the book. And then I added some of Amy's papers in between.
Fun.
And so I tried to pair them up and try to mix them if I could, the different brands. This one was just the Elizabeth die cuts with the flower pots and stuff, and just kind of made it look like a potting pinch. And look, I added a little duck.
Oh, I love that.
Pretty cute. Kind of blurry, but yeah, I added a little duck. I had to add the little duck on there.
Just because.
Just because. And then this is part of it's Amy's papers. This is part of the die cuts. So I did the little.
That is my favorite die cut ever, I think.
The macrame. It is really cute.
It's beautiful.
And
how was you cutting that out? Was it a pain or did it cut pretty easy?
I ended up having to add a paper shim to get it to cut it all the way through because it's so intricate.
Okay.
So
it looks beautiful.
Thank you. And I like to quote, "Don't quit your daydream." And again, that was the back. And each page, some of the pages have like a rippled edge. Most have the straight edge. That one had the ripple edge. Some have the scalloped edge.
Cool.
So I varied that throughout. And so then again, this is Amy's. I'm pretty sure it's Amy's paper too. So yeah, because she probably was dyeing the doilies, and then the doilies made a imprint. And then this is
Amy or Michelle, one of the two.
And then there's the chicken wire on the back, which I like.
That's Amy's with the chicken wire.
And then I added the city paper we bought.
And look at that little bit of blue. Just ties that all together.
Yeah, so I was like, because I was like, I know I'm not going to do like a music thing because I don't play music. So then I decided to incorporate it in, and I had enough blue and different segments and tan. I did end up adding tans. I wasn't planning on adding tan, but it is
nice though, Colleen. It breaks it up nice.
I just felt like it needed that in between.
Well, especially with like the macrame stuff, I think it's a nice addition.
And it's the back. Again, Amy's paper. This was part of the city paper. And this I thought looked nice. I was picking Amy's papers that kind of felt like some are a little lighter, some are a little darker, some are a little more grungy. So I was picking it because this one had so many different colors in it. This paper has like, these two have the scallops. This is a different dye with the scalloped edges. And I wanted to have as one busy paper, one plain paper throughout the book. A busy paper, a plain paper. So it didn't get be too much.
Overwhelming.
Yeah.
I love how you matched up the papers. They're great.
And I think I really like the scallop. I had a coffee filter, but then I didn't like it, and I pulled it part way off, and part of it stayed, and I liked it better.
Oh, cool. Happy accident. Hey, Patty.
It just couldn't get it. I was decided half of it was going, part of it was going to stay, and I was like, okay, I like it better now. It doesn't just look like it was stuck on there.
Yeah, it just kind of gives a little grungy effect.
Yeah. I think Amy's paper. This was part of that boho pack. And this one again has the jagged edge. And then this was from that city pack.
Cool. I love that.
I like the edge. I really like this edge.
Yeah.
I like that edge. And I like that.
Die cut?
Yeah, it's part of the Elizabeth designs. They had the different edges.
I like that.
Please. And I like that I was mostly able to tie and find the papers. Since they're all very different, I was able to find most that would tie in with what's in here. I think this was from Devin.
Aww.
And And then this was part of the music paper. I love the brick walls, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Kimberly. And so this was like the music paper, and this is the boho paper. But I felt like you could mix the two. Because, I mean, we have all these paper packs, and if we can combine them and use them, and I can just work on these, add stuff to this over time, I felt like I was not going to make just – I had enough sheets, and because each one had maybe 10 double-sided sheets.
Right.
Which wasn't much.
No, but they blended together. Eileen said you did a good job cutting the edges.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, most of them are square, but like I said, some end up getting. I really like the jagged edge one.
I
like that one too. But then the square gives you more areas to decorate it. So sometimes it was hard to choose. Like this is a part of the boho pack, but this is part of the music pack. But I felt like these colors tied in with the moon.
You put this together. I really like how you put it together, Colleen, using the different packs.
Thanks. Because otherwise we just have all this stuff we buy and we don't, we'll use it eventually. But at the same time, I'm like, why not take these? I had them like kind of in there. It's like, oh, I'll make this journal and that journal. I'm like, why not just combine them?
And then they're all in there. If you see a picture you like, you can be like, oh, I'll put that in that journal. Just rip it out, put it over there.
And
That's what I like.
Yeah, and then I'm going to do is I'm going to group all the scraps and like the stickers and the little things or chipboard or whatever came with it all in one box.
Good
idea. And then pull that out to accessorize the pages.
Oh, that'll be fun.
And like this one was the hardest one. This color blue. I couldn't quite match up anything with that, but I ended up using this purpley blue because I felt like that was probably just it didn't look too weird. That was probably the hardest one to try to find something to match it. And this was like her gray, Amy's gray line, and I thought that went.
Oh, that looks perfect.
Tied in with this. And these two were the city packs. This one I did. This is where I goofed up and I did the wrong side. So I may have to take like some yarn or ribbon and maybe do some more holes and maybe lace this up or something. To make it
do something fun with it.
Look intentional.
Or attach like a tag to it or a card or something.
Yeah, because after I cut it, I was like, oh, shoot. So then this one is just, I found this. I don't know where I had it, but it was with a square piece of paper. I don't know if that was a Stamperia or something, but so I just added her in there. And I think that's what I'm going to do is just, like these two were in the pack. That makes it easy. But this one was that busy paper that's hard to find. So I like Amy's papers with it.
Oh, yeah.
This is the card I got from Teresa for my birthday.
Oh,
and it's very
nice.
I love how this looks, and it's very colorful. So I put it back here. So I put her note in there, put her card. Again, there's Amy's paper. This is part of that moon pack that we bought. The moon, the girl, the moon. So a lot of Amy's papers, after I just had to go through them because, like some would be the front would be different or the back. But I was able, I was really pleased. Like some of these I was able to find really close matches to it.
It's great. I love that whole process of matching up the different papers.
And then I found one that was purpley of hers that had the glitter. This is like a purpley glitter of Amy's.
Oh, perfect.
That went well with this and the other side, which is the dolphins and moons. Remember, this paper has the paper airplane, just kind of, I did add some Stamperia into this one, even the moon pack into that. So it's a 6x6, so I had to kind of improvise putting it in.
It works though, because it looks like it has a border.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I did the jagged edges on it. And I felt like, I could tell this was the paper. This is Amy's paper here. Okay. And this is the Stamperia paper. And then it just all tied. I was able to tie together, and I cut this out. I'm sorry, this is not Stamperia. This is that moon paper. That's the moon paper, but this was Stamperia and this was Stamperia. So I was able to even intermingle a third paper line into it, which then I got really excited. This one was the one.
Fun.
This one I could not find a matching paper with and hers. And if I find something better, I'll replace it. But I couldn't find this turquoisey green. I couldn't find that. So I was disappointed. I gave up on that one. But so because if I went with purple for this one, and it looked really weird with this. So this is the only one I was disappointed. I couldn't find a matching paper to coordinate with both. But after hopefully but then I felt like this at least had the purple.
Oh yeah, once you add stuff to it, you'll tie them together.
Yeah, the purple chicken wire. So I felt like the purple chicken wire picked up the purple that's in here. So that was as close to at least this paper blended on the back side. So I was happy that this side had the purple. And this side didn't match perfectly, but didn't totally clash either. I was, I get all matchy. And then I added some of Finn's moon tissue paper to the moon paper. This is the Stamperia paper. Again, I had to kind of improvise where it ends up with an extra thing, but it did has like a little scalloped edge with like a little stitched detail on the edge. This was in that moon pack, and I just added it on here, and then just kind of added some paint to kind of carry the water down onto the paper that was in here. And again, I added the Amy's gray paper to blend in with like the clouds, and then a purpley paper over here, which went well with the gray, and then tied in with this paper. So,
what is that paper from?
Which one? This one?
That one.
The moon.
That's in the moon one. I have stamps like that.
Really?
Or do I have paper airplane stamps? But that would go with that. Yeah. Those are more like paper boats.
Oh, paper boat. You're right. It's not paper airplanes. It's paper boat.
I know. When I looked, I'm like, oh, I could use my paper airplane stamps, but I still could use my paper airplane stamps.
I think so. I think it's close enough. So I thought her gray
paper boat stamp too.
I thought all her gray papers went nicely with the clouds. So
perfect.
So I was glad to use, because I have so many of Amy's papers. I was glad to be able to incorporate those, and then kind of give a neutral pages with all the busy scrapbook pages, and then added the Stamperia paper. I was able to throw that in because her purple paper matched the moon and added this paper almost perfectly. The purple over here. So
it's nice, Colleen.
I thought it was fun. It was fun to challenge to fit. After I added just a little bit of Stamperia, I added 4 paper lines and Amy's paper all in one. And this one, I just added the moon, a little moon. I guess that would be Mercury. And then I cut this out on there.
That's cute.
And but this makes me, when I see this makes me think of MTV.
Yeah,
remember they have that on there?
Oh, I love it.
I want my MTV. I may be adding that on here.
You should. You should put MTV on there, or I want my MTV or something.
That reminds me of that. They used to show this, if you weren't familiar with guys, like that was a big deal. MTV was. So.
Colleen, what you need to do is around the top of the moon, just write, I want my MTV.
Up here.
No, down.
Right here.
Yeah. I want my
that's
MTV.
Perfect. I didn't think of that, because I want my MTV. I'll put it up here.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
I know who sings that song. I want my MTV. I ain't working. That's the way.
Dire Straits.
That's it. Dire Straits.
I love Dire Straits.
Yeah, so I'll put that across there. Oh, you're good. See, Tom's really good at the artist. I'm really bad. I remember who sings it. I just always know all the words forever in my head, but
there's a good, if you look on YouTube, there's a good video of Dire Straits and Sting singing that song at Live Aid in 1986. Look it up. I listen to that all the time.
I remember Live Aid.
Remember that?
Wow.
It's fun too. There's a bunch of videos from Live Aid on YouTube.
So I worked on this last week. This week I just kind of worked on it when I was in the mood to, and then of course I had paper pieces.
Oh my gosh.
For die cutting those all over the floor. And then I just did 2 pages in my farm journal. And so I added some of the tape that we got from Katie.
Cute.
And then I just added that new scrapbook paper I showed you guys. I added that and then inked the edges and then stitched the hearts with a sewing machine.
I love that your sewing machine does that.
Yeah, it's little hearts. Thank you.
Cool.
And then I did the little kind of X's like across and stitched, I cut out the egg fabric you gave me into a heart shape and then just stitched around it and then adhered it on, add the frame, and then just added the paper that goes with it over here so I can add a photo or whatever over here. But it was interesting because this was a different paper line with the roosters. But they coordinated.
Oh, they look great together.
Yeah, because this was the one we bought, I think, when we did the shabby chic farm journal. That was
like a year ago, over a year ago now.
Yeah, so this paper, I didn't realize when I bought it that
it all goes together.
Different company too.
Love it. Oh, look at the horse.
I think. Oh, and I added Teresa's.
Oh, I added some of Teresa's to mine too.
I added the cow here. Hold on. This is just one of the signatures because we made there. I had a cow here. Look how good it looks with the grungy paper, or the Amy's paper, I should say. I think I just added. Yeah, I think I just added 2 cows. I have a few more cows of Teresa's to add to. I saved them to add to a different signature. So I added 2 to this one. And they look great on here.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got those pages, a couple done in here. And mostly just worked on assembling my book. And then I did a few, was it last week? I think it was last week. I did a couple back pages in here because remember because I started late.
Correct.
So I did this one for February, and it was to add a bit of pink. So this had some pink with the San Francisco Bridge, which also is a place. Piece of newspaper. So I did like a Dilbert comic. And then I said a portion of a form. So I squeezed that in up here. And then the foreign language. So I squeezed that in here. The only thing I didn't, and it was an art scrap. Oh, this I considered my art scrap, but it really wasn't.
That's funny. I love showing ours together to see how different they are.
That's my art scraps. I wanted to have this person landing on the San Francisco Bridge.
Okay, there, same page, different takes.
Oh, wow.
I know. I love seeing the 2 together because they're always so different.
Sports Monday, and she looks bored. I like it.
I know.
That's funny. She's like, oh, Sports Monday.
Yeah,
Yay.
Sports Monday.
Then I did this page.
The one before, let's see. Oh my gosh. Now that is different.
Dude.
Yep, same prompts. Oh, that's so funny.
So I'd use the for the list, my pen was not cooperating, so I was disappointed in coming out blurry. I don't know if it didn't like the paint or my pen was dying, but I just made a list of, I put Big Dipper, Little Dipper, Taurus, Leo, Pisces, Capricorn,
Oh,
Cancer
cute.
as my list, and then did the grocery store as the top of my receipt. Oh, I forgot the washi. Oh, there it is. No, I didn't. There it is. There's a piece of washi here.
Oh, there it is at the bottom.
Yeah, and then the architecture is a castle, then a star, and then something by mail, and then I put a little stamp that has a building and a bridge, and then of course filled it in.
Cool.
It's more like a reverse collage page, it kind of looks like with the dark. That one I really liked working on. This one is my week 5.
Again.
So you use Saunders' card. I use Peggy's card.
Oh, that's funny.
And
actually, this was Seth Apter's card.
Oh, you use multiple cards.
And then this was my sticker. That was some tape from Zandra's package that I had saved. So that was it a sticker? Yeah, that was my sticker. That was the card.
Oh, okay. Because I thought she had like something similar for her.
She
logo.
does. She has a card like this too, but this was some tape that came on a package. So that was my sticker.
So then I did put Peggy in here with the security envelope.
Okay.
And then I used this because I wanted to do just like so it looked like a billboard. And then I put the bottom of her card, and then I just put she does decorator, she's an artist, she's creative,
oh, cool.
she's a collector, she's antique. So it's kind of like her advertising her, herself.
Oh, that's cool.
Was my theory on that one. And then I couldn't find my sticker was a doll sticker cut out of the book, really, with the sticker, glued it on. And then this was for texture was just a piece of book paper with a stencil and paste and paint and whatever.
Cool.
That I just made to add over here. So
hey, Riri. I love it.
There's Peggy. So she's on my, and I did, this came from, oops, I glued this down. This came from the one book I got that had lost signs. It was like old signs that were on the city, like built, like on the buildings, and now it's.
Oh, I remember that book you had. That was a cool book.
Yeah, this is one of them that was in there in that book. So I finally used a page out of that book. This one is, let's see, I see yours. Totally different. Oh, I like how you wrote numbers around. That one was a struggle. I don't know why the numbers were such a struggle to me.
These were sticker numbers. These were from scrapbooking days. I used sticker numbers.
So then for the numbers, I used Tim Holtz stamps. And then the graph paper is behind it.
Okay, here's my graph paper.
My art scrap was the Dina Wakley mask that I had traced some of those. And then I have an old sticky note, so I made a new sticky note.
I just put a blank sticky note.
So I don't have an old one. Yeah, and I think for instructions, I just, I wrote a Joel Osteen quote, you will outlast what is trying to stop you, and then bide your time. Time will pass. And it's just kind of me just kind of dealing with some of the stuff I've had going on all at once. So this is just more of a build me up page. So this is more of a, it's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. So I only have 3 pages left and I'm caught up.
Oh, cool.
So that's all as far as I got on that one. So I did get some more of those done, and now we'll stay Kurt. So I'm proud of myself.
You've been busy, Colleen.
It's 3 pages. Doesn't seem like it, but I guess I got a few things done.
Oh, you've gotten a lot done with the farm stuff and the blue journal and everything.
Eileen,
you've been really busy.
Thank you for the dominoes. I got these yesterday from Johnny. Thank you for the tobacco cards, Kathy.
I thought you would like that.
I was surprised by that. I remember Eileen she told me not to throw these away. I knew I was getting those. I didn't know I was getting these.
I don't think you were there when I got those. So I want you to be surprised.
So these are really neat.
I like them. They're fun to like stick into little pockets and stuff, or just glue on a page.
Hey, see this dude. He could go on the phone booth page.
Yes, that would be perfect.
Yeah, he could. There's these different things. Yeah, you could use those for the phone booth one. That's the other thing I wanted to use is the phone booth die that came with the Elizabeth designs. I haven't made the phone booth yet.
I haven't either. Mine is still sitting in there. Yeah, there's a bunch of flowers and the cars. That's a good one because that was just like a pack with everything in it. So you got some good ones. Let's see the other sides of those.
Black cat. I always think of firecrackers.
Oh, turn them over.
I think it's just a.
Oh.
Yes, like that I could have used on the one where it was like fill out a thing. I didn't have them. I didn't have those yet, so
you could still add it.
All these are black cats on the back.
Oh, okay.
I always think of fireworks. I think of firecrackers. I know it's tobacco, but since I
used hers on her bird page. Yeah, Eileen's been doing the.
I like the flowers. I can use that on a lot of pages.
One of the garden pages.
Thank you very much. That was really sweet. And for both of you, I appreciate it. You need to pick me up. Then I got this, the stencil set. I don't know if I have any dark paper. Let's see. Well, I worked on this, but I didn't like it. But I want to try it again. But I did. Being messy like her is so hard. So I do want to try this again because I wasn't happy with it, but at least I tried it.
You have to kind of try it. I've started mine, but now I have to finish it. I'm in a block. I need to go back. I think what I'm going to do on mine is go back with the poscas. I did mine on a canvas. I usually don't work on canvas, and I actually did mine on a big canvas.
Oh, okay, and I did like she did on watercolor paper. So I'm going to work on this again. I'm glad it was on a separate piece of paper because now it's not in a book, honestly, since I didn't like how it turned out.
Yeah, I didn't want to do mine in a journal.
It was not in a journal because then I'd be like, oh no, I don't like it. It's in my journal. Let's see, this might be too dark. Oh.
Yeah, like Kathy Arbor said, just keep adding to it till you like it.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I mean, I knew like once I got done, and that's like after trying to cover it up multiple times, I still didn't like it.
Now, what you might want to do, Colleen, I had a friend come over, and she was like, she got to a certain point, and then she stopped, but then she actually added dimensional stuff to hers. She sent me a picture of it.
I can make it look better if I would have just used stencils rather than trying to make blobby flowers that look like flowers. I could have just used stencils to make my life easier.
Okay, here's what Sandy did with hers. She actually added like some bottle caps and some cards and some letters. And this, I think, is like tissue paper and stuff. See?
That's creative.
So yeah, keep adding to it.
Yeah, it's like I wanted to try it, and I was like, I thought I liked her. Oh, of course, I love hers better, but yeah, I can keep working on it. I didn't like it. This is after several cover-ups. I don't know if I just didn't like the colors I used, or you know, and then I thought like my can was bigger than what she used, but then I just felt like it's just too much. And yeah, I don't know. This is like after covering up. It looked a lot worse than this. This is an improvement.
But you know what? Okay, Colleen, with that, put it back up. Put it back in there.
It's
Put it back in there.
I hate showing it. I so don't like it.
Okay, so what you can do, this is what I'm going to do with mine. Take your poscas and start drawing flowers in. Like you could draw some white or pink flowers in where all those like dark dots are. Like draw some flowers in by hand on top of the blobs.
Yeah, Eileen, it's not my type of art for sure. I think that's why
it's not. But just, I mean, if you want it like this, that's what I'm going to do here. Like with my leaves are all yucky. I'm just going to like draw the leaves on top of it. But I did the same thing. I got to a certain point and I had to put it aside.
Vary the size of the flowers where I made them all the same.
Yeah, you could go back in and put more blobs or like just make big flowers on top of them, like draw big flowers on top.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, just would play with it.
Yeah, this was, I mean, I don't mind working out my comfort zone, but at the same time, it was frustrating too when you aren't happy with the results and you're like, how does she make messy look good? She's like, blah, 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 and then look good. And I'm like, I go blah, 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 and then look bad. And then I go, okay, so I just need to make it neater. And then I made neat. And I was like, nope, I still don't like it.
But you know what, Colleen, that class, she did it in less than an hour. When she's working on the ones that she's selling for $200 to $500, she's spending more time on that, putting in detail.
That makes sense.
You know, so I mean, that's why, I mean, there's no way you could do that in an hour and be happy with it.
Oh, I spent more than an hour and I still wasn't happy with it, but I did try it. And that's part of it.
That's part of it.
You're not making it to sell. You're making it for yourself, or you're making it trying to learn something new. And you're going to have failures as well as successes. So that I consider a failure, but that's okay because I'm going to try it again and see if I like it better. Because again, like I remember when I first started with like the reverse collage, my first like few sets of pages and that one both were terrible. But then it got better and better and better the more pages we did in it.
She's successful, Eileen. She has her own studio. And that's her. I mean, she's an artist. That's how she supports her and her family. She's a single mom with 2 kids. And she has an art gallery and paints. And that's her job.
I think
luckily she loves it.
I think she just, because you don't have to be precise or neat, and that's what appeals to everybody. But I think I realized by working on it that the messy stuff I like I love Southern Gal designs, and I love messy art. I have a trouble making messy art. So I feel like maybe I could be a in-between, because I'm definitely not a neat painter and I'm not a messy painter. I think I'm in the middle somewhere. So I think that's where I'm at. I love to be messy, but I have not achieved making messy look cool yet. You know what I mean?
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard for a lot of people if they're used to, it's hard to break away from that. I think you just take what I like doing is just like you take these different classes, and even if it's not your thing, the next time you do something, it just gets you to where you're at. It's part of, Colleen is a sort of messy artist.
That's it. I'm going to give myself Colleen is a sort of messy artist. Yeah, I feel like
sort of messy artist.
I'm not Kathy Arbor, right? But I'm not also, of course, we have to be ourselves. We're not supposed to be just, be like everybody. You're supposed to find your own. But I'm also not messy, and I'm also not really neat. So I'm definitely run of the mill. Well, that would be right. Average. I want the average in between. What's the happy medium? Because I love messy art. I appreciate messy art. I appreciate neat art. I appreciate all of it. I just got to figure out what I can do and what I like for myself.
Well, that's
Again,
why we're
after all
the
these
artist.
years, I still don't know. So I think that's why I keep taking all these classes. I took a class, signed up for a class. Do you remember the free class we did with Jenny?
Oliver?
Jenny,
Jeannie Oliver?
no, Jenny. It was a Facebook one where she did it was a Facebook one we did. Jenny Grant.
I don't know if I did that one.
You watched it. I think you watched, but you didn't do it.
Yeah, I may have watched.
And then I signed up for her class. She does kind of messy art as well, but then she'll have like messy, and then she puts a face on it.
Oh, cool.
So that's kind of her style. Like she'll have this like messy kind of background, and then always puts a face on it. So I signed up for her class to try.
Okay, Ann says hi, and she says Colleen is not afraid to make a mess. No, Colleen is not afraid to make a mess.
That is true. Thank you, Ann. I'm not afraid to make a mess. I just don't know if I can make messy look cool, and that's the tricky part.
Okay, so I'm gonna catch everybody up on what I've been doing.
Awesome.
Let me get my mouse over here. All right, so I showed you my Amanda Evanston. I did that. And then I added to my B paper, and I hope I didn't mess it up. I did get one of those books, the bee books, and copied some of the bees onto onion skin paper. And what I should have done before I glued it on was sprayed it with the tea dye that's on the paper already. So it would have blended better. But I'll go through with some, I don't know, pan pastels or some type of oil pastel to kind of get them glued in. But they made nice copies, so I'm still working on that. That'll get cut up. I bound my signatures. I put my signatures into my farm journal. I've got three big signatures. I just used a simple pamphlet stitch and sewed them into the cover that I had attached with gaffer's tape. And then I made some cloth paper or book paper out of fabric, and I use that for the cover. So that's the front. This is the back. I put
that looks really pretty.
Thank you. And then I just put a little bit of antique lace here just to kind of finish off the edge.
Some Timmy crayons to blend in.
Oh, that's a good idea, Eileen, because I've got that. So that's the one set I do have is the browns and grays and stuff. That's a good idea. So that's the cover. Then on the inside cover, I just, folded it over the top, and then I used straw paper on the inside. I don't know if you can see, it has a little bit of texture, and you can see little bits of straw and stuff in it. So I did that, and then I just started putting stuff into the book.
Oh, little peas. I don't like peas. I do love the little pea illustrations.
I know, I do too. So
they're gross to eat, but but they look cute in these little illustrations. I always think pea pods look cute, but blech, eating them is something else entirely. I
know. So I may put this here at the front. I'm not sure, so I didn't glue it in. Some of the stuff I just tacked in. I love the dog. He just went with the flowers.
Oh, he does.
So I go mostly with color. Some of the stuff is just tacked down in case I'm going to put something else. But I use like old scrapbook packs that I had used on other projects. Let's see.
I don't like new stamps either, Eileen. Tim's new stamps. They're just, I think it's just a really particular style, for sure.
Oh, I haven't seen his new stamps yet. These were cute stamps I got on Amazon.
I love those. Those
And
are adorable.
I just stamped them on paper, the sticky back paper.
It's a chunky chicken.
They're chunky chickens.
They're chunky chickens,
and then I like
the other because it's a funky chicken with funky hair. Funky
I know
chicken,
they are chunky
chickens.
Oh, that's funny. So yeah, so I just kind of went through, added different things that I thought matched. This is one of the old vintage playing cards. Let's see. I'll go through pretty quick. I didn't do a whole lot of stuff. I like how this turned out. This is here's the
cow calendar there.
Yep, that's the calendar, and then just a picture of
He's like, what are you all doing?
I know. What are these geese doing here in my field?
Get out of here. Lost. The lake's the other way.
So here's just some more of the papers. Here's some more of this stuff. I just kind of went through to see what matched with different papers. I thought this was cool. It was a black and white.
Oh, that is perfect.
Picture that I thought looked cool. So I stuck that in there. I may draw some lines here. I'm not sure.
There's a farm in the backyard of one behind the neighborhood. And you know the ZZ Top car?
It's there.
Yeah, it's like a rusty ZZ Top car, and sitting in the field. They have horses and stuff, and I just think that's neat. Oh
my God, you have to take a picture of that.
I need to go over into people's yard and they don't have a sidewalk in front of their house. Like we're on the other side of the street. I'm like, will it be awkward if I go over in their front yards to take a picture?
No, go over.
On the ZZ Top car.
Okay, here's one of Teresa's cows that I used.
Oh, that's perfect there.
I just kind of added that in here. These are just kind of stuck down. That'll definitely stay.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi, Maggie. How are you?
Oh, look how that worked on the other side.
Yeah, it just kind of, I'll put something in there, you know, because it kind of matches with this.
You can also glue that on there.
Oh, I could just glue that on.
I would just glue it because I thought that it was
good idea.
It matches the yellow with the yellow.
I don't need to have it because I was thinking I'd put something here, but yeah, I can just glue that on there. Perfect. And then let's see. I'll flip through this quick. Okay, so here I just put this little tag here. Some of Michelle's. I mixed in Michelle and Amy papers.
Ooh, nice.
So there's one of Michelle's papers. Here's.
Oh, look how you match that floral with the big and the little on the left.
And I think these were like two different sets. These were old papers that I had.
Now that's impressive.
These were old papers that I had. And then I thought, I love this little playing card.
Oh, I love that folk art. I like it.
So I stuck that on there. Here was a picture that I printed off. And then these all had windmills on them. That's
cute. Then you added those. I love that. Those two pages are cute. I love windmills.
I know, I do too.
I think they're really neat.
And then here's another playing card.
Oh, wow.
On the top. These are, I haven't done much here, not too much here. This is a sticker pack I got at it's Scrappy Chic. Tractor rides. So I thought that looked good with that. I just love it now that it's all bound together.
Shoot, you need to add that one country guy in there that sings "You Keep My Tractor Sexy."
I need that. Okay, let's see. What else have I done? Okay, here's my donkey calendar page along with Louise's papers, I think. Is it Louise from Canada who sells kids?
Kenny Chesney, and he's cute too.
So I love the donkey page.
I love the donkey. I know. Just seriously, I got to pet a donkey this weekend.
Oh, cute.
And he loved being patted, his little face petted. And he stood there, he came over and let me pet him.
I love donkeys.
You know, if I could get my head through the wire fence, I would have kissed him. He's so cute.
And then
I don't mind the barbed wire.
just added stuff here and there. That's kind of a busy page. I'll cover a lot of this up, I think. But this is Amy paper that I matched up. This is that Allen Brothers Milling Company with a little antique paper clip. Let's see, just more papers, Tim stuff. This came
That's from the shabby chic book we did, right?
This one? Yeah.
No,
this one? Yeah. Yeah. That
Okay.
was a shabby chic farm industrial book, I think mine ended up being. This is just a die cut I did and put some of embossing powder over it to make it a little bit shiny and give it some color.
Oh, I was wondering why it was shiny.
Yeah, I just put some embossing powder over it.
Okay, Maggie.
So that. Okay, Maggie. Hi to anybody who's come in if I've missed you.
Hi, Janice. Hope we missed Janice.
Oh, Janice. Hey, Janice. Okay, so yeah, here's the rest. Here's some more of the Teresa cows.
I love those.
They're so cool. And then I found this. This must have come in Katie's pack. I thought this was kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. I bet that did come in her pack.
Yeah. So I'm going to put that, I think, on the black. And then this came in some
great kits.
Paper pack I got. All these little.
That was with Teresa set.
Okay. Was with, okay. So
yeah,
all
I have those.
Sets.
I did add a few of those in here. Yeah, those. The little chicks.
So cute.
The little chicks. I did add those. Hold on.
Yeah, so these are going to get added in there too.
There they are. I knew I added. See, I added them at the bottom of the.
Oh, cute.
Paper down here. I just add them down here. So I'll tie them in with something. I added those over here. I don't think I added the girl with the umbrella yet. Oh yeah, I did. I added that right here.
Oh, that's cute. See, there were a couple places that I was thinking of putting them, so I wasn't sure. I didn't glue them in yet.
We can always leave those for their daughter to let her kids glue in.
And then this, I think, was more of Louisa's paper. But I thought this matched really good with the chicken wire. Got all that. It's the other part of this looks cool over here. That's just the other part of the donkey page. And I think I can do the same thing with this. I have this so it'll open up, and then I'll just glue this down.
That's a good idea.
That'll be perfect. Thank you. I didn't even think to do that. Here, I just added that here. I think. Oh my gosh, that's only the second signature. Oh my gosh. I love all the different papers. And I don't know how many paper packs these.
You had fun with it.
Yeah, I just went through my stash and pulled out anything. And it didn't even necessarily have to be farm stuff.
Oh, the burlap paper looks good.
Yeah, that's what I used.
Think about burlap paper. That's a good idea. But I think I only have small sheets of it. I don't have big ones.
Okay, this is a 12 by 12. So I folded it over so I have the burlap. And then this is corrugate.
Okay, I think I have a couple, but turquoise and black. I don't have white. I like that.
Yeah, it's like a creamy color. So yeah, that made a nice. That would make a good cover.
With the view, do you remember? The corrugate burlap, was that die cuts with the view?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I don't know. So here is Michelle papers. This is some of the handmade paper I got from Nepal. The old mill sack, the cornmeal sack, which this makes a perfect flap over here. That'll be fun to decorate with. See, I've just been adding, and this is all little chicken, rooster silhouette. A lot of rooster stuff will go back here.
I love the rooster page, of course.
And then here's another. This is the denim paper.
That matched nicely.
So it's a 12 by 12 sheet that I folded. And then this
the little house
paper pack.
That looks cute.
Yeah, an old farmhouse up here. And then this is the Michigan Farmer newspaper. So I just took a page of that and cut it down. Stuck that in
I
here.
love that newspaper we got from Patty. I love that.
I know. I still have
Yeah.
3 pages, I think. This is some tea dyed from Amy. These are just plain cardstock sheets. More of the old journals, farm expenses. That says on the top, so that's perfect. More of another, I'm going to stick these in, another one of these. And yeah, just more. These are more blank pages, more the other half of the farm expenses. But I like this because I was able to use a lot of my big ledger pages on this to put in the signatures. So it was fun. And then just some plain pages to draw and write and stuff like that. So, and then here's the other side of the denim paper with the
Oh, that looks pretty with that. I didn't put the denim paper in there either.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm slipping.
We got that. These are just blank. Yeah. And then what I like is the other side of the sack. You can use this as a pocket.
Yeah, that's if you wanted to, you could always, like, if you had a half circle, like made a circle on the other side, like the same.
Yeah, you could. Oh, that's a good idea. I may do that. But I might take another, like make a little journal, a little pocket journal and stick it in there. And then here's the back cover with the straw paper. So yeah, so this will be fun because now I'll be able to decorate it more. Now that it's all put together, I've got the cover done. This will be fun to decorate. So yeah, but that's something I got off my to-do list. And then what else? I think I got some stuff from Johnny. I got some of the rub-ons. I've been grabbing rub-ons when I see them.
I know they're so I know they were out and in and they're out and they're back in, but rub-ons are just always cool.
I've always loved rub-ons.
And you can add something to anything, you know?
Yeah. So I got these, and then I got this I thought was just really pretty. I think I made the comment like, I don't need any more lace, but this was too good to pass up. Never say never. This is a silk embroidered organza, which I think is just beautiful.
Oh, that is beautiful. It's delicate. I like it.
Yeah.
It's simple.
So yeah, so I like that. And then I got some of the cigarette cards. I got some with these. Jack. No bark. How did she? Let me get a scissors so we're not sitting here trying to fumble around getting this open. So what are you guys? Anybody working on anything fun? Is Helen here this morning? I haven't seen her here yet.
I don't think so. I haven't seen her either.
There's Eileen, damn lace. I like lace, Eileen. I don't use a lot of it, but I like lace. I'm not like a foofy person, but I do like bits and pieces of lace here and there. Okay, so I got the cars.
I prefer the cotton lace over other laces.
Yeah, I like old cool lace. So these are all just a bunch of old cars.
I think like even that would maybe look good on that denim paper.
Yes.
I mean, I think
it would, like along the edge of it or something.
Look at the bottom. If you even have a little bit hanging off of it, I always like it when it's hanging a little bit out of the book.
Here, you know where it would look good, Colleen?
And like a little delicate.
Hold on. I've got the perfect place for it.
Yeah, and exactly. If you glue that down, it softens the edge. I like
Yeah,
that. That looks really pretty there. See, Eileen, it looks pretty.
that's perfect.
Yeah, that looks
See, that just like finishes it off really nice.
it
What I'll
softens
do
the
is I'll
edge.
iron it. I'll fold it over and iron it. Or even it just kind of, it looks nice like that.
It
With the
does.
rough edge on this side.
I like it in the middle with the rough edge on both, tying both in. I like
Thank
that.
you, Colleen.
She
Okay,
said,
perfect.
no.
I will leave that right in there so I don't
I
forget.
like it there.
Sorry.
Maggie said, did I hear lace?
I know. Sorry, Eileen. You lose. All right. Okay. You mean the side shop? All right, and then this one was mixed subjects. I think that's the one I sent you, Colleen, was the mixed subjects.
Yeah, it was.
So
Was the other one not you just showed?
yeah. Let's see what's in mine. Oh, and I got flowers and military uniforms.
Oh, okay.
Don't count on it for me, Maggie. Oh, see, some of these will be good in my Jane Austen
Agree.
book. Oh, what's that?
Oh no.
I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's a bird. It's a bird.
I'll say from here, I couldn't tell.
I know. I just thought I was focused on the ring and didn't know what it was. Oh, I can use that in my fish one, my garden journal. Oh, here I've got some of these guys too.
Yeah, I'm gonna like since we have these two guys, I'm gonna have to have them like in the windows of that die or something fun with them.
Yeah, yeah. I'll put those in my travel one too. So yeah, so those were fun. And then I want to see the flowers. I love these little cards. I don't know why, but the size, they're vintage. They're just
They
cool.
don't take up much space and they're different.
Yeah, they add just a little something. So these will be perfect for the garden journal. Or any journal. It doesn't have to be a garden journal, but love them. Oh, nice. I like that there's some duplicates too. Oh, I've got places to put. I know where I'm going to put some of these already. Okay, so we got these cards.
The booth. Yeah, the booth. That's what I was talking about, the phone booth guy. Put the little guys on it somewhere.
Yeah, put them somewhere on there. That'd be
maybe
cute.
when you open the door, they're inside, or I don't know. If you happen to have a phone booth guy, it'll be perfect for that.
That over here.
Or she could put them in a travel journal.
Yeah, they'd be good for travel journal. If you're doing like a British London journal or something like that, there's lots of possibilities.
Agree.
For them. Okay, so I'm trying to think. I think that's all.
I liked your latest journal, Maggie. I was lurking. I'm kind of have good days and bad days, so been lurking a lot. So this book I got from, let's see, I think it was a Keisha's sale, but is it Sasha? I think it's Sasha, if I pronounce it right. And I got it because it's from 1975, and I got it for the here they got like, looks like they got like the fondue pot.
How cute.
Now there is a fondue. My daughter goes, there's a restaurant somewhere in Ohio. My youngest, her and her husband go there, and it's a fondue pot restaurant.
Oh, the melting pot.
The melting pot. See, we already know about that. I never heard of it.
Yeah, we've had those.
So it's somewhere in Ohio. It's fairly new. I never go to Ohio very often.
Oh,
Um,
it's good, Colleen. It's good.
so
They have
they
really
went
good
there.
fondue.
They went there. They like go there for their anniversary because I think they had their first date there or something. I think.
Aw, that's nice.
I could be wrong. I could be remembering that wrong, which wouldn't surprise Kim either if I did. But anyway, I remember my mom had a fondue pot. So we'll see. I love this one with the daisies because I love daisies and sunflowers. Couple almost pansy like. The book was falling apart, but doesn't when I open it, but it doesn't matter. I was going to tear it up anyway.
Oh, I love the pictures in there. Those are gonna be great for like a boho journal, blue jean journal, anything like that.
And this is more like about like friendship. Is the premise of the book, but I actually like that the handwriting in the book. I wish I
could even just cut out paragraphs from there.
already cut out the words.
Yes.
Piece together. I love it's wrote in cursive, but it's a really pretty cursive. It's almost like actually this reminds me how I write. Some of it's friendship.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Some of it is cursive and some of it is printed. And it's a combination. And that's how I write. I do some letters in cursive and some letters I print. I think it's because some letters that are cursive are a little more of a pain to write. So I started printing them, and that's how I ended up with both. And some letters are easier in cursive than printing. So, but I thought that was really cool that she writes like me, where it's part cursive, part. My autofocus is off, so now it looks blurry to you guys. And so I thought these are cute. So look at them with their bell bottoms out in the fields. Look at his hair. So yeah, I thought this is cool. So definitely adding this to my 70s stuff to make a 70s album. Hold on, there's more pictures in here. Here's another one. It's them playing tennis. This is like the picture that was in my garden journal. It's like, it's like a poorly taken picture because of the sun. I was just like the outfits and stuff, the little cheap tennis shoes that they're wearing. Because they didn't have all the gym shoes like I don't think that we have now. They have like the little canvas kids. Here's some more 70s pictures. I just gotta find them. This is cute. The grandpa's out with his grandson's fishing. That was cute. The sunset picture, that was beautiful. That's beautiful inspiration to paint with the mountains, the sun setting behind it, and the shadows of the plants in the front. And then you see like the kind of the ripples like of the water. Like, yeah, it's just because there's a boat in the water making I think it's beautiful pictures. It's got fun pictures too. It said there's I don't know if she's so much boho or not, or hippie looking, but I just like the dress, like her hair. She's pretty. Let's see. Flowers. And this is cute. And we were talking about bandanas the other day, that Jersey wears bandanas. So, yeah, there's a girl sitting there in the book with the one. I have one that like just had ties. So it was like you cut at an angle with ties. It was blue. It was my favorite because it's blue, like denim.
Oh, that's cute, Colleen.
So yeah, so it's cute with the little 70s pictures and the writing. You could cut these out and use these for journaling. And a few cool. I think the fondue is one of my favorites. Them out. Oh, here's a boat picture. I must have missed that one. I like how they match the blue paper with the blue page. I like the colored pages. Blue, yellow. I like the colored pages. I thought that was neat. So I think I got this for a few dollars from her, but I really thought this is, and I like that this page is yellow. This page is green.
Joan.
I think they're neat.
Dorothy, I don't think I said hi to you either.
That they're colored, but I love the fondue. And look, he's got like the sideburns. Check out the sideburns.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that'll be fun. Those will be fun to collage with. I love the daisies. Oh, and look at the cover.
Yeah.
Cover will make a good journal cover.
Yeah, it's a hardback, so you could, you could cut it. I mean, you wouldn't give him, I mean, there's not much in, terms of spine, but you could cut it. Oh, it says 1982. Well, it's got 70s pictures in here.
Right.
No one dressed like that in 82.
No.
But yeah, I could cut that. And I kind of like this. This kind of remind me also of folk art with the layers and lines and doodles, and it's probably not. I mean, I'm no expert, but anyway, I add that to my book or my drawer with 70s sewing patterns and different things I've been, collecting. Eventually, I can do another 70s.
Yeah, it'll be a nice addition.
Yeah, just kind of, you gather stuff, and then you'll have enough to make something eventually, or add to it or whatever. So
okay, so I think I'm gonna get my jelly plate out. What are you gonna do, Colleen?
It doesn't matter to me, so what we do, that's fine.
You want to do jelly plate?
Sure, we can do jelly plate.
I was gonna do this, but then the first prompt was text in a foreign language, and
that's on every one of them, which I'm really bored with.
I know, so I'll do that. I'll do that later. But I was gonna do this, but then I'm like, no, I'm not in the mood now because I've done that so many times.
I know. All I have is like Oriental. Like I have nothing else. I might have some German paper somewhere, but that's about it. I really don't have foreign. Yeah,
I know. So I'll do this later.
All I do is just add Oriental papers for the foreign language.
Yeah, so I know. So that like kind of turned me off today. I did start I'm in Janet's swap for the Zentangle ATCs. So I did start my Zentangling. So I've got this. I think what I'm going to do it all on here and then cut it up into 4 different cards. I'll pick out spots that I like and then use those for the ATC things. And where I get my ideas, this is something, I don't know if I've showed this recently. When I first started Zentangling, I got this book and I was going to fill it with pages of Zentangle. Well, I didn't even finish a whole page. But then when Janet was doing her book, I decided instead of doing cards and putting them in the sleeves, that I would just draw squares and just do different patterns in this book. So I just drew squares on a bunch of different pages, and I don't necessarily go in order. I think CB was doing this too. So I just, when I'm looking for a Zentangle to do, I just kind of go through here and pick something out. So it gives me, so I have a place where I can look for different Zentangles, and then I'll leave some pages blank, to do pages like this. But I think I'm going to mostly fill it up with different patterns. So that's where I go to get ideas for that. So this I need to fill in and then cut those up for the ATC cards. And then I also print off, these are pretty old. I go to different sites and print off different Zentangle patterns, and if they have instructions, I'll print off how to do it. So then I just keep those in here. So that was another thing I've been working on. Here. All right, let me get my thing. Kevin? Oh, okay. I'm streaming. Oh, I'm streaming. Doug's back home. I didn't hear him come in. I thought it was Kevin.
So I think I might.
Oh, you haven't tried it, Maggie? It's fun. If you Google Zentangle, there's a bunch of different videos, and they're just little, they have different names. Like, see here, and a lot of times they'll give you step-by-step instructions how to do them. And it's just doodling. It's like a whole thing. It's like, but it's fun to do. It's kind of relaxing while you're watching TV or sitting outside. But see, like this one, it kind of gives you a step-by-step. This one's called Vine. So you start with this, you add step 2, 3, 4, 5, and you end with this. So yeah, so Google Zentangle or Zendoodle, and you'll come up with different websites, and look for the step outs. Janet Young has a bunch of videos where she does some step outs where you can watch how she does them. So yeah, but it's fun. It's fun. It's a good way if you're, I like doing this, and then if I do draw something, it kind of warms you up for drawing. So thank you. And then now with this, it's going to be, the swap is a ATC card. So that's 3.5, 2.5 by 3.5. So what I'll do is I'll fill this all with Zentangles, and then I'll cut out like a 2.5 by 3.5 card, 4 of them, and send them to Janet for the swap. Just I'll pick out where I like it. So, and probably if it turns out good, I'll make a copy of it. So I'll have a full copy of it, but then I'll just cut out different parts. So they're fun. Just another artsy thing to do. Now I'm gonna get my jelly plate though.
Looking for stencils, and this one we forgot. We can use this for foreign language. The Finnabar one, it has like the German typewriting.
Oh, that's a good idea, Colleen. And that'll be something different instead of just another ripped out page.
Yeah, so I think I'll keep this in my cart next to me. I mean, this has got German stuff on it. We could at least have German instead of just like Asian paper.
Yeah, go ahead and you should go for it. I'll have to see if mine's available. If mine's right there, I might do the same thing. All right, where's my jelly plate? Over here. Okay. So Colleen and I were talking about jelly plating the other day. She had seen, somebody who had black and white, did black and white mark making on papers. And then I had said, I was looking for mine, and then I found, I had done these a while ago. Where you just do some jelly prints, and then you take your poscas or any kind of marker or pen, and then do some, our microwave doesn't work, darn it. Do some mark making over your jelly prints. So we decided, Colleen said, I need to make some more jelly prints. So I thought we would just do some jelly printing today. I was going to try on different types of paper. This was done with some metallic paints on glassine paper. That was Karen. Okay, it was Karen Tamir. Yeah, I think if you watch Karen Tamir's video from the weekend, she was doing mark making, just black ink on white paper. So this, we thought we'd just take it a step further, do some jelly prints and then mark making on top, or just leave the jelly prints. So, but and they're nice to have. See, this I actually used. I tore a piece off and used it on a collage page somewhere. So they're just fun to have, and I just like the sound of the glassine paper with paint on it. Don't you, Colleen? I don't think she's there. Okay. Yes. Check out Devon's video. If somebody could put up the link. She did a video using the dominoes on the jelly plate. Yeah, I did too, Eileen, on Karen's. Yeah, check out, put up Karen's video too. If you've got that, Eileen, if you could put up Karen's and then put up Devin's too. Hey, Colleen, when she
Sorry.
gets back, I'll let her know. Because if I don't know if she wants to use her dominoes or not.
It was Karen Tamar.
Yeah, Karen Shamar. Eileen's gonna put that up, and then Kimberly said that Devin has put up a video where she used the dominoes on the jelly plate to get
Oh,
color on them. That's a good idea.
did she? Why she sanded them first?
I don't know. I wondered the same thing too. Probably. I mean, you can always try it. I can try one and see. I don't think it'll stick. Or I wondered, or maybe, can you put gesso over it?
I don't know. You guys were sanding them, so
Yeah, I sanded it. I may try it, but sanding's such a pain. If I could
Yeah,
just
that's-
wipe some gesso
agree.
over it,
Yeah.
or matte medium. I bet you could just put matte medium over it. That might work. Okay, Eileen put up Karen's video. Check that out.
I realized when I was looking through my papers, I did not have a lot of orange.
Okay.
So I'm going to do some orange.
All right, I'm going to use. I think I'm going to do some more glassine paper. I'll just cut some off. I should have done this before we started. Let me cut off a few glassine papers and then
Okay, now this orange too. I don't use a lot of orange, but whatever I was doing, oh, I know, it was a flower thing. She was, I think, using some orange jelly papers and stuff. The one with the flowers, and I just like found some that's sort of orange. Like I was like, I guess because that orange is probably, I would definitely say, not one of my favorite colors.
yeah, we should pull out.
With Halloween or like fall or harvest, like I don't use it much. This one is not too bad. It's yellow deep, but again, it's not true orange.
Maybe I'll do that too because I have like blues and purples, greens. I'll do some yellows. Let's see. I think maybe I'm going to do yellow golden paints and see how it works on the glassine paper. What kind of paper are you going to use, Colleen? See if she picked up some paper.
Sorry, I'm slower walking back and forth. I thought I was just going to use cardstock. Or you use the fancy stuff?
I'm going to use some glassine. I'm going to switch off.
Back and forth? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I have some for collage, some for, to make journals with, just different kinds.
After the vaccine shots? Is that what Gail's talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm still tired from it, but I feel I'm getting that's less. I slept 11 hours yesterday, or 10 or 11 hours yesterday. So like and Tom got insomnia still. It makes me extra tired, and it actually Tom can't sleep. This happened the last time we had the vaccine. Poor guy, causes him insomnia.
That's not fun.
No, it's not fun.
Because then you're just tired.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, especially after like a week of this. This is
Well,
not
it's
like,
old.
I mean, since last Sunday, he's still having insomnia. So that, and me, I'm just really, really tired from that. And I also just have, I don't know if it's just, I think it's the shop. It could be just everything. So I had my back thing done today, so I'm a little draggy. Well, I didn't sleep well because I was nervous about doing that today. So,
But it went pretty good, Colleen.
It did. I was
Good.
very nervous about it, so I didn't sleep well, and I had to get up to crack it on.
Oh well, that's not fun.
And then I'm just tired from not sleeping and getting up. I don't get up at 7 a.m. I used to get up early when I had to, but now I don't have to. I don't. I'm just like, so I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired. I'm a little sore from the epidural today.
Well, anytime you hear epidural, that's just got to make you nervous.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about that.
Ooh. I really like this piece of paper. Just pulling out that's pretty color. Now you've got where I'm going to lay all this stuff.
Oh, Kimberly learned a new stitch, the Pekingese stitch. Oh, that's good, Sherry. She only had a sore arm.
Well, it's like, I know for me,
great fever.
It was not that day. It was about 12 hours after the shot. It was like 12 hours after the shot, it kicked in. And then it could be, I mean, also everyone's different. Like I was talking to some people at the graduation party this weekend, and you know, one lady got what's that shot? The Johnson shot.
Johnson.
And then she said her lips swelled like she had gotten lip implants.
Oh my God.
Her lips,
it's not funny, but oh my God. I didn't even know that was a side effect.
Like her lips swelled up really bad. And then her daughter like lived in the bathroom and threw up for 2 days from the Johnson shot. So it's like everybody, like for me, my right hip flexor has been killing me. And I got the shot Tuesday or Sunday. By Tuesday, I was hurting, and I've been going to therapy, having them trying to work on my right hip flexor. It's been killing me.
Hip flexor, that sucks, Colleen.
That kind of goes along with my back problems, but since it started Tuesday out of the blue, really bad, they think it's from the vaccine. It can amplify
what you already have.
I
was wondering about that.
So, and that's their best guess. No one really knows, you know. You got the shot Thursday afternoon. By Friday night, you felt warm. Yeah, I had a fever of 101. And like, that's just for an adult, that's killer. You're just not accustomed to that. And then I think just dragging and sick to my stomach, or like, you know, just so it started goes up right. Tom actually had no appetite and he had insomnia. So like, again, he had different symptoms than me. But like, but then the back one was the hip flexor one is the new one. I was in a lot of pain from that. I'm still dealing with that. So hopefully another week, when you're officially at the 2 weeks, hopefully that symptom will go away. And I got the epidural today too. So hopefully.
Oh, Colleen, you had so much going on with your body, you know.
I know it is hard. You know, PT a couple days a week, and I got a call today about my elbow, and see if I can get that scheduled. And I'm ready to get it all done. So I'll be doing PT the rest of the summer, but just so I can kind of enjoy my summer and get it over with.
Hey, Gail, did you have the Moderna shot? Because when my husband checked, he had COVID before, and for his second shot, he felt pretty crappy. And when he checked, if you had Moderna and you had COVID, the second shot is harder. Which I thought was interesting. I wish they would just let people know, you know? But I guess they're still figuring out what to expect.
I did hear that they're going to start sharing vaccines with other countries.
Oh, that's good, because like in Sweden, they're having a hard time getting a vaccine. Other countries, there's a lot of poor countries that can't get the vaccine, they can't afford it. So that's a good thing.
So since they said a lot of people, it's slowing down the amount of people getting the vaccine in the U.S. They're just going to give, instead of just having it on the shelf, they're going to give it in other countries.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, and I think that's a good idea.
It is a good idea.
Because, you know, we got to get everyone well worldwide.
Let's do. I'm just putting down all different colors of yellow, reds, pinks, and oranges. Let's see what happens.
Oh, see, Kathleen said, she said she had a shot Thursday. You're still tired. That I am definitely still tired. Tom and I are definitely, even when I slept like 10 or 11 hours, I was still tired. Yeah, that seems to be a huge one for us. Now, my kids were fine after a day because they're young. That pain in your arm, yeah, that lasted for me about 5 days at least. The first time, I think it lasted a week and a half. That's the word. And then chills and body aches where you could get a fever. Oh, yeah, I took Advil. And it kept it at 101 with Advil. If I didn't take Advil, I probably would have had 103. Now, Tom really only had a temperature for like the next day, and that was it. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like he's just, he gets the flu vaccines and stuff like that. His body just might be better at dealing with it than where I don't even get that normally. Because he's older than me, so. All right, let's see this one. Ooh, God, that's a bad color combo. All right, I'm going to try the orange with a different color. I don't like that at all. Has
anybody else been doing any jelly plating lately?
Oh, so this weekend I went to, I went to a graduation party. It's the first time I've seen my family in a year and a half.
Oh, that's so nice, Colleen.
It was really nice. You know, like for once, like we were all glad to see each other. Everyone was happy. There was so many people there and talking. Like it was so loud we couldn't even hear each other.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, because you know, it's been so long since we got to see each other, and I got to meet my niece. My great niece for the first time.
Oh, that's right. How old is she now, Colleen?
She's 6 months.
I
wasn't at the 2 week point yet, so I didn't hold her. It says, I mean, I was like another, because you're not officially vaccinated till 2 weeks after, so I didn't hold her because I wasn't 2 weeks yet, but I definitely, it was just nice to see her. She's chewing on her. My oldest daughter, got a bunch of little outfits. Like, she got her, like, not just newborn. She got her, like, a 3, a 6, a 12.
Oh, fun.
Like, so she had clothes as she grows. And so she when she gets into the next size, Kelly posts the pictures. And it was so stinking cute. She had a little jean jacket on, little jean shoes. Oh, cute.
Aw,
Oh, so cute.
I know. I love
love,
all the kids' clothes.
I
Gail
love
said
jean
she
jackets.
Gail said she jelly printed with her grandson, even though he's only 4. He had fun with it. Nothing complicated, but fun. That's
Aw,
what I can't wait to do.
that's
Is to
great.
do fun stuff with my grandkids.
For sure. And then we got to see everybody. We just laughed and I don't know, just had fun. I could actually hug people and touch people for the first time in a while. And, because they were the adults weren't worried because they already had their second vaccine for a long time. So, because they're all older. But yeah, so we did that. We had great food and fun, and I enjoyed that. It was just the first, and then we went to the second normal thing we've done is we went to the craft fair and we walked around. And Tom's like, I can't believe it's so nice to not wear a mask and be walking around with people.
Yeah.
I said, the little things in life, right?
I know. We did that a couple weeks ago. We went down to the Eastern Market in Detroit where they have vegetable stands and craft stands and stuff. It was so nice just to be with people.
Be something normal and do, like it make the misery of the vaccine worth it,
Yes. Oh, you definitely.
Yeah, you went through all that misery. At least you're gonna go out and enjoy yourself after. So exactly, you miss all those. You miss hugging people. You miss, in person, and just everyone's laughter and stories, and yeah, just all. It was just really nice. And when we went to the craft fair, it was at a farm. And you guys, I got to pet a donkey. I got to pet a chicken. I got to pet a chicken. It was so cool.
Oh, fun.
I got to pet a chicken. He was so soft.
I hope you took lots of pictures for your journal.
I did.
Good.
And I took pictures of the baby lambs, and we couldn't get close to them. They had baby goats, baby cow, all the mama cow, like where they had them in the little, stall or barn. But you could go through. The kids were going through, so they could go in with them. And I was, went around the edge taking pictures. And oh man, that cow, and she's like, woo! It was so loud, and I was like, wow, I didn't realize that they were that loud, especially because it was like a little barn area with a roof, and it was so neat. All the kids in line were like, moo, and making the sounds back to it. Was really cute. We could hear the rooster crowing when we were listening to a girl was performing country music there, and I love country music, and I enjoyed listening to music again, and it was just lovely hearing the roosters crowing in the background. It was a fun afternoon. The weather was nice.
It sounds like it.
I was just like, I think I'm in heaven. Nice. I think I want to work at this farm. I just want to stay at this farm. So I guess they hosted craft fairs to, earn money. I think it's a smart way if you have all that property and you have the animals anyway. I think they do school trips and different things too. Tom didn't pet anything. He didn't want to pet nothing.
He wanted no part of it.
Yeah, I made him take pictures the whole time. I'm like, you're not going to pet anything. And I am. I pet a donkey. I pet a goat. I pet a chicken. Yeah. I petted everything. I just brought sanitizer with me in my purse. I mean, if probably if you're used to it, wouldn't matter. But since we're not used to it, I just, brought hand sanitizer with me. Ew, that's dark. I don't like that. Boy, I suck at jelly plating. I gotta get back into the.
It's like you have to warm up for a little bit before you get the hang of it.
This is like a khaki green. I guess if I want khaki green, I'm good. Now I think I'm just getting my colors are bad. I'm choosing poor colors. I need Devin. Devin always tells me what colors to use.
Oh, yeah, Devin's busy. We'll need you, Devin.
Let's see. I got a sunflower wreath while I was there, made with burlap. And I got a denim purse made out of jeans. And I got a like a ceramic plate in the kitchen that has a barn painted on it. When I was there, I wanted to buy everything I saw. It was hard. I had to pick and choose. We said to Pfizer vaccine, the first minor injection soreness for 2 days. The second developed a crazy itching on a rose thorn scrape and injection sites. Benadryl was secure. See, I had the Moderna. It also depends on which one you got. I think the Johnson & Johnson had the worst side effects. The Moderna is second with the side effects. I think Pfizer had less side effects than all of them. So we had 2 itchy days and then back to normal. See, it's whatever. I guess it went after your rose cut.
That's so weird how it's been doing that with people.
It is weird.
Hey, Debbie. Hey, Judy. Hey, Judy. I started my Zentangles. They're due soon.
Ooh.
Oh, did you see those, Colleen?
No.
Oh, you missed that whole thing. I showed my Zentangle book.
I must have been. I was in there looking for stencils.
Oh, you were looking for stuff. Yeah, I was. I'm doing that swap. Uh-oh. Well, one might have pink on it. The swap with Janet. So I'm going to do all the Zentangles on one page and then cut out the 4 ATCs.
I didn't know you were doing that. That's pretty.
Yeah. Because I love doing these. It's been a while. So I figured that would make me do it. All right. I need bright orange right here. Find a bright, ooh, here we go, smoked paprika. Let's do, okay, Joan said they just lifted some of the restrictions. Oh, that's good, Joan, because you guys have been locked down pretty hard for a long time. Okay, Judy's starting her Zentangles tomorrow morning. You better post a picture. Oh, shoot. Make sure you don't put your paint on the acetate cover of your gel plug print. That won't work too good. Maybe I can do this, though. There. That worked. All right. That's not so bad. All right. Wipe that off. So anybody taken any interesting classes recently? Always looking for new stuff to do. Oops, page booger. All right. All right, let's plop this right here. See what happens. Okay, Judy said, yeah, her first jab wiped her out. Second jab was easy. Now there's a, see, now that I had heard it was the second that was hard and Judy had the opposite. So maybe you just have one hard one. It depends. Oh, that's kind of cool. Here, let me get this, turn off some of the light. I'm getting a lot of glare. Yeah, that's a little bit better. These are actually a little darker in person. Let's do like a bright red. Hold on. And then I'm just cleaning everything up on this. So I should have 2 good sheets to do some mark making on. Oh, and I picked up some from there. That's all right. All right. This needs bright red. Let's see, first was bad, second was worse. Okay, so Kathleen got 2 of them bad, and that's how Jones was. You're fine, yeah, that's correct. Okay. This is my favorite red. This is that payroll red in the golden paints. I love it. So let's see what we can get here. Oh, jab. Okay, I was like, going to rehab every 2 weeks, Riri? I know it is, but it just feels surreal to go somewhere. Okay, that's cool. I do like that. Do like that. Let's see if I can get more. Yeah, here we go. Let's get this covered up. All right, let's do, get a roller and try to see if I can get a little color, more color in here. All right, here we go. So I don't have too much white stuff.
Okay, sorry that I had a phone call. Okay, let's see.
What was that, Colleen?
See what I missed. Joan said, oh, Judy said the person wiped her out. The shot was sick with a cold, bamboozled. The second was easy. It's interesting. And Jen said she went out to lunch. Kathy, are you talking? Am I talking over you or not talking?
No, I stopped when I heard you come in. Because I had
oh wait, I got you
going along.
I just realized I might be talking.
No, I was just letting you catch up. All right.
Lunch. Oh, it's good to eat out, right? Just do something, right, Joan? I haven't gone to a restaurant yet. It's officially we need to wait another week, and I don't know if I'm going to go to a restaurant yet or not. Because I knew everybody at the graduation party had been vaccinated, but you don't know if everyone else is when you go to a restaurant, even though you're 90% protected. I think I'm going to probably wait till more people get vaccinated.
Wait on that one, yeah. Well, and it depends on the restaurant too. Like we went out to eat and they were still following the protocol with the tables separate and everything. So it was, I felt comfortable.
Right, that makes sense. Hi, Dar. I don't know if you were here earlier, if I just said hi or not. So I was talking to the lady about my glasses I've been waiting on.
Oh, are they on their way, I hope?
Well, I had to go to Transitions because the material is on, for the clear, is on back order, and I'd have to wait till mid-end of July. And I've already been waiting 4 weeks. So
Ew.
now they're just going to do Transitions, and then I can get them next week.
Oh, good.
Where it's the same lens, but just get darker and you go out and light when you're in. I said, I hope they're better than they were when I was in the 90s. That's the last time. That's literally like the last time that I wore Transitions.
See, I've never had them. You'll have to let me know how they are.
And she said, yeah, I said, so hopefully in 30 years they've gotten better.
I think they changed quicker. Before it was like, they'd be like you were wearing your sunglasses inside.
Exactly. That's what she said. It takes about, she said about a minute and a half.
Oh, that's not bad.
So I'm like, okay, I'll try it. I read it. It's like, I'll just do that. That's what she's calling about. See if I was okay with doing that. And then I could have them next week. If I didn't want the Transitions, I was going to have to wait till July, like mid or later. Yeah. Fun.
I think they should still send the other ones to you at no cost.
Right.
It's
been pain.
That's the ones you really wanted.
The whole process has been a pain. I'm gonna layer this. I know it's not what you're supposed to do, but I'm gonna do this anyway. I'll be a rebel.
Go for it. Like
add this on top of the wallpaper design. Well, when you get into, like, they had me in a different material, plastic, and it was terrible. I was like seeing into a fishbowl, like you're underwater.
Oh, that's
and it just depends on people's eyes. Like, some people might be fine with that. It's like, and then I felt like I was in a swimming pool, like with my eyeballs open.
Ew.
So they had to switch me to a more expensive plastic. And then now because of COVID, there's of course delays and shortages, and they had plenty of that with the Transitions. So she said, "Do you want to try that and get them sooner, or wait for the other?" Like, let's just try a Transition. I only keep my glasses about a year anyway. My eyes always change a ton, or I get new lenses if I keep the frames.
I'm just moving some stuff around so I don't get paint on it. All right, so I've got my paint down on the glassine. I think now I'll get some poscas out and try to do.
Sorry.
Try to do something.
Kathleen was hoping it was going to be easier, and I was like, I was optimistic it was not, and it wasn't. I was already like mindset. So you were being optimistic. I was already negative, and it was negative. I know what you mean. Yeah. Well, the younger people are doing fine with it. I can honestly say, like, the kids, like him, I think was barely at all. And Katie was, she's almost 5 years older, so she was a little feverish for a day. So it seems like the younger people do great with it. I think it just once you're in the older group, it's harder on us. Yeah,
the way I looked at it, it's better than ending up in the hospital and dying.
Exactly. So that's what I kept telling myself when I was laying there in misery.
I could be dead. I could be dead.
I could be dead.
And hopefully it will stop.
I did. I kept telling myself.
I know.
It's worth it.
Okay, so now I'm just making marks with my posca. And I think what I might do is in each color do some kind of different pattern. Oh, maybe do these like Zentangles.
You could Zentangle and do mark making in the squares. I like that.
That might work here. Let me get a better angle. So what are you doing, Helen? You're doing stencils?
Yeah, I do stencils and ugly color combinations.
Okay, sounds good.
That's my goal.
Did you say you got your new Stencil Girl stencil?
I did. I just used one of them. There's a lot of like almost like made into four. It's a big one with four smaller ones, so it might actually work well on what you're doing.
Huh? Too bad I don't have mine yet.
As I say.
What did you
that's
do
terrible,
that?
Kathleen. So your 30-year-old, see, then I was saying young people did fine and he didn't. Wow. I think mine would have been that if I wasn't popping Advil. That is terrible and scary. 104 is bad.
Oh, that's bad.
Really bad. I can't imagine how he felt. Because I know I felt 101. Oh, that's terrible. So, keep telling her, yeah. So the only thing is you can see people again. You can hug people again. We can, go without living in fear.
Right. You can do stuff without having to worry. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
That is the big thing. Let's see what's over here. Okay, let's do some gold. All right, I got the big gold one. Let's see how this will work. Let's do a test.
Oh, that's agree, Sherry, with being by yourself. That is I agree, a huge concern. Because you live by yourself and you were concerned that the side
Exactly.
effects. I don't blame you at all on that one. I don't
either.
That is legit concern.
They should ask you and then check up on, just have
that
somebody
would be
call
nice
you.
if they said you live alone or not, so they can check up on you. I think that would be nice, actually. Or you got to make sure you tell somebody, a friend or a relative, to check in on you if they don't live with you. I think that's a good idea because that probably is a lot of other people's reservations too. I'm sure Jerry's not alone on that one. I know. So. Okay, he normally runs high fever, so it wasn't scary. Oh, okay. So it amplified the fact that he always runs high fevers then, Kathleen. So where it did with my hip flexor. Interesting.
That I wonder about that. Because it seems like that's happened with so many people, like it just aggravates things that they already have or the way their body reacts to stuff.
Yeah, she's doing a Zentangle with Janet, maybe.
Not right now. Maybe I will over the summer. That
she means us. She means us, or she's talking about your. She asked if you're doing another challenge. I'm assuming she's talking about your Zentangles. Hi,
you know what, Gail? No, it's not online. She does. Just keep an eye out. I'll try to post the next time she has a free class. She tends to do some free classes when she opens up her Insider Studio. And it was her 1-year anniversary. And that's why she opened the studio for a day. And she just sold 20 to 30 of those paintings. And as a thank you, she gave the class to show people how to do it. Because so many people wanted to buy them, and she's like, "Well, I'll do a free class, and you can work on your own and stuff." So, but it was only when she puts free classes up; they're only up for 24 hours.
If I would do it to you, if you go to her website, like put your email in, so you can do like so she can let you know when she opens up the monthly thing or has a class. Like I got email about the class.
Yeah.
So that way you'll get notified when they're on up.
Go to her Facebook page. If somebody could put her Facebook page up, I think Eileen, if you could put up her Facebook page, that would be great. If not, I'll do it before we get off. And then, subscribe to her mailing list, and then also follow her on Instagram. Okay, what else can I do?
Okay, so Kathleen said that it went after her arthritis and alert response. I have that as well.
That I wonder. I just
crazy. It's crazy, right? That's what it said. I have that, and I have it went after my hip flexor. So interesting. Yeah, I was crying there for a few days off and on. I couldn't sit. I couldn't stand. It's terrible. I cried for a couple days before I could get there. To get them to try to loosen that area up. Nothing I could do was helping, and so I'm bruised from it. But they loosened it up. It was worth it.
I could do that.
I'm all bruised up, but it was worth it. I didn't care. I just needed relief. Went yesterday. Yeah, I didn't care. I was like, it's all right. Bruise it up. I don't care.
Bruise me.
Anything to make it better. And the suction cup things really can bruise you. The needles too. The dry needles do it, and the suction cups do it too.
Oh, you had that coupling done?
Yeah, that's what they did to try because the muscle wasn't really tight, but it was killing me. So they just wanted to yank it out to try to do something. My hip flexor. Yeah, that's what I did yesterday, and again, fun times. Oh yeah, fun times. But at least I get a place. At least I can do it. At least I'm able to do it and drive to it. I keep telling myself, I can do it. I'm lucky. Insurance is covering it, and
good. And then hopefully it helps too.
Yeah, it did help. It's not totally getting rid of it, but I'm hoping that when I get to this coming Sunday, which would be the 2-week mark, that the symptoms will subside. Because I think that's why they flared up. And along with the epidural I just got. So hopefully it'll all subside and I could be like dancing again and
partying.
Do my thing. Turn on some music and dance again.
I'm trying to find
a silhouette out. What do I do with it? I like this one. I kind of like that it only took in different places, where this one where I pulled it up, it's like uniform, and I do like the fact that this is not uniform.
I like you got 2 different things from it.
So I was thinking, I put down.
All right.
Let's see, where is it? I have had the silhouette. It was I'm already losing stuff. It was Dina Wakely silhouette. Let's see. I buried it under some papers. Here it is. It's like a large version of her carrot people. I'm gonna try this out.
Her carrot people?
Yeah, she has little mini carrot people and big carrot people. Yep.
Cool.
I'm gonna try to make like I'll put these down and then I'll put some more paint on.
I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Now I'm doing, these are supposed to be tulips. I'm trying to think of like different stuff to put on here.
Oh, hi Teresa. Thanks for popping in and typing in chat.
Hey Teresa, how are you doing?
I decapitated my oh no, he was decapitated. Oh, I feel better.
Oh, Blue. How's Blue doing?
I decapitated him.
Uh-oh.
But he's okay. It was that way.
Is that the carrot guy?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But he was already decapitated. I feel better. I was like, crap.
You could take one of Diane Reevesley's head and pop it on. That would work.
She has a really hard time. She's typing with one hand. She makes beautiful cards, and she's the one who sent us all of our cows and chickens and stuff.
Yeah.
She's gonna send us the bugs. She's gonna send me some bugs later.
I know. I have some. She sent me some bees that I'm going to use in my bee journal. I know. I love Teresa's cards. So pretty.
Oh yeah, Teresa, I put your card in my book, in my one journal I did showed earlier. If you were watching, but I mixed like 4 different paper pads in here, and I added your card in here, or my birthday card. I added your card and attached your note in here. I really appreciate it. I love it with the birds, and I love the dye that you used and the paper and the black. I love this, so I really appreciate it. It was really sweet, and I was having a bad day too. It was my vaccine stuff, so it's nice to get a card in the mail.
Perfect timing.
It was. It definitely was. I'm confused. Do I want to use the mask? My old man Blue and I are hanging, slowly going all around.
Well, just take it easy, Teresa. Have a nice nap, and no need to rush.
That's right. No need to rush. Rushing's
overrated.
Tell you what, I think Laura was talking about that in her chat. It's like she's like, everyone's in a hurry. And I thought that was funny. She's like, everyone's in a hurry.
Really, before this, that's the one good thing about everything closing down. I hope people just got time to slow down and enjoy some stuff.
I agree. Well, I mean, more people put in swimming pools and bought bikes, and I don't know, just kids got chalk out. I see a lot of different things that people did.
Yeah.
And said, okay, I'm not going on vacation, so I'm going to do this or this instead, or you know what I mean.
Uh-huh. All right. What are we going to do? All right, let's do some daisies down here, maybe.
I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. I can't decide if I should have used a mask or not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, that's 2 of us, Colleen.
I feel like I haven't jelly plated in my life right now.
When was the last time you jelly plated?
Can't remember.
I know. I was thinking. I know I've done some, but I haven't done it. Like, I haven't taken my time to jelly plate. It's been like to do something quick. Okay, let's see how these go. Let's do a little corner one.
Judy likes what you're working on.
Oh, thank you, Judy. It's just some painty papers with mark making. Painty papers with mark making. And then I'll tear them up later and use them in collage and stuff. Or just hang them over something in my art studio and use it for decoration.
I need to call my dad, see how he's doing. He said he was really, because he had COVID and he has diabetes. So he was like really wiped out. When I talked to him last week, he said he still was tired.
When did he get his Colleen?
About 3 weeks ago. But so, and he was, he said he still was tired. He still didn't feel 100%. And I think it's harder because he has diabetes.
Yeah. Well, and plus if he had it too.
And he had COVID. Yeah, exactly. He had it bad. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm sitting and standing. I'm doing the two because I don't want to do anything.
Don't overdo it, Colleen. How do you feel right now?
Sitting, standing, and walking slowly.
Okay.
Actually, I realize I can't even walk fast if I wanted to.
Yeah. How do you feel right now, Colleen?
My leg feels a little heavy. So there's probably a good description. My back is achy.
Okay.
My head and my leg feels a little heavy, but at least he did say it would go numb. So be careful. Like I would feel like could get off balance, like he was saying. Okay. Be careful of that today. So I think what I'll do is just like make sure I hold on to the railing going down the stairs. And
yeah, I think we'll go for about, okay, it's 12:17. We'll go to like 12:30. And then we can sign off at 12:30.
Yeah, they told me not to be a couch potato, but then don't run the vacuum either. So it has to be.
Whatever you do, don't vacuum.
Yeah, apparently. I was like, well, we did. Yeah, vacuuming must be. Well, I get sense that vacuuming's hard on your back when you think about the process of pushing, pulling.
Right, and some vacuums are heavy. Some of the vacuums are kind of heavy too.
You want to get out the puzzle pieces again after watching Devin's YouTube, and you loved her domino book. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, I need to. I just kind of glanced at it. Yeah, Devin does good videos.
Yeah, she's really creative.
Yeah, she's somebody. I know that she watches a ton of people and gets inspired by a lot of people. I mean, she tries lots of new stuff.
She does try new things.
To say.
I would agree with that. She does try new things, like us.
Yes,
but better.
I like to say with her own twist. You're right. No, she's a really good artist, I think.
Yeah.
And I wanted to show her, she sent me that insurance folder. What I'm using it for, Colleen, is I'm using it when I go arting places, which it's been so much fun. I've had some art people over and I've gone to some stuff. I'm using it to keep collage scraps in. So I just, cool. Let's see. I don't have it down here. It's upstairs. But yeah, I've just been putting some collage scraps. And if I go somewhere, I grab it just in case I need some little bits and pieces. Because she had said there were like napkins and maps and all kinds of stuff in there. And I just kind of added to it because I thought I was going to make a journal out of it. But it's my traveling collage folder.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like I like the name Traveling Collage Folder.
Yeah. My TCF.
I like it.
All right, let's see. What else can we do? Let's do gold stars. Let's see. Oh, I don't have my gold open. We'll get that going. Bye, Teresa.
See you later, Teresa.
Enjoy your lunch. Have a good nap. Give Blue a little hug from us.
That's right. Give him a hug and a kiss and a pat. And he'll give us a purr back.
Okay. That's a great idea, Jane. The lightweight dominoes are easy to tuck in. Happy Mail, too. Yes, they are.
You put your legs in your chair. He sleeps on your legs in your chair. Aww. He keeps your legs warm. That's sweet. Have a good nap. Bye, Teresa. Thanks for saying hi.
It was so good seeing you, Teresa.
It is. She's amazing. She's the strongest woman I know.
I know. I enjoy getting her letters and everything every month or whenever she can get them out.
Yeah, I won't get to feed my ducks today. I'm kind of bummed.
Aw.
There's a bunch of baby ducks at the pond. There's some baby mallards up there. And there's also some baby geese. The baby mama ducks, the mallard duck, she has 8. And the one, I think the geese, they have like, I can't remember, 4 or something like that. So all the babies are there. So I love going up and seeing. There, she comes up after we put the corn
Right,
out.
Judy.
And then she comes over because I think they're really tiny, doesn't want us buy them yet. You know what I mean? Like which I understand is there's a lot of mean people. You don't know which human to trust. And
No.
and so when she starts out on the shore, you know, you'll see them all like plop, 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 following her, you know, off the shoreline. And then if 1 or 2 stragglers in the back, they go, pshoo, like they're little speedy guys. They like buzz through catching up with mom. It's so funny when I see them do this 100 miles an hour little swim to catch up to mom. I guess speed is what's good. We keep them safe. So that's why they're built there. That's their saving thing since they can't fly. They're built for speed. Yeah, so I saw my baby ducks yesterday. Took a short walk yesterday. It's kind of cool yesterday, so I didn't walk very long.
Colleen, do you follow Willowing on Instagram?
I do.
Okay, check her out because they have mother duck who's sitting on eggs on their property.
Oh.
And she found them. It took her a while, but she was able to find out where the nest was because she had seen the dad, but she hadn't seen the mom and thought maybe something had happened to her. And then one day she did see the mom and then didn't see it again and then was like, I bet she's nesting. So yeah, she found where she's nesting and she has like a zoom lens on her camera so she can be pretty far away and then get up closer to it. So yeah, check, you'll enjoy it.
Oh, I gotta look at that. How lucky is she? Right, baby, anything.
Oh, I like that, Colleen.
Yeah, my first decent print. All my others are terrible.
But see, you know what? It takes a while. I have the same problem. When I haven't done it, it always takes a while.
Thanks, Judy. This one I actually am happy with. I think I also didn't use other color combinations. That probably helped too. And yeah, this one I like. The others, not so much.
See, what happens with me, I'll be streaming and jelly plating, and it'll be like when I'm done streaming, I finally get to the point where I like my jelly prints.
Now let's see. Let's try this way. So let's put the mask down. And then take this one that's this batch and then put it over top and do a pull off of this one. Let's see. Put down. I'm gonna go pink again. I thought it was gonna be red, but it's actually more pink. I thought it was gonna be red.
Uh-oh, I can't find my good Pentel gold.
Where's my black?
Huh. Maybe I'll use silver then. I wanted gold. Darn it. Oh, here it is. It got put in the wrong.
So did anyone buy the giant new, I didn't pick them up at this point because I just bought like a whole bunch of those ones from Tuesday Mornings with Jim's new giant ink.
The giant ink what?
The alcohol inks, like he has the big like white and silver, and then so I guess some of the other colors. That way you don't have to, like I have actually, like when I find a color I like the rust. I bought like 3 or 4 of these where you can just buy one big one and it would be cheaper especially if it's a color you like or use a lot.
So, I thought those looked bigger.
They're huge. Like this is a half an ounce and they're like 2 ounces. So they're almost the size they're the same size as the, what do you call it, his stuff you squirt on it. have long
Oh,
swords.
the blending solution?
Yeah, it's the size of the blending solution.
Huh.
So I think he said he's working on getting them to make mushroom next. He likes the mushroom.
Cool. I watched part of that video and I was looking. I thought some of those bottles looked bigger.
Yeah, that's why they're like $9 instead of like $2 something.
Oh, wow. How many ounces though?
2 ounces.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. I should try did we do alcohol inks on the glycine paper and it worked?
I think we did do that.
Yeah, I think so too. I should try that with the stencils on the glycine and see how that turns out.
Why not, right? Keep thinking of breaking them, but it's not attached. It's not attached.
Hey, Julie Topaz.
That's a good idea. After I do these bodies, I'll go get a Dina Wakley head and stick it on there and do a page.
Yeah,
that's a good idea. I'll do that.
Dina Wakley or Diane Reeves?
Diane Reeves. I mean, I actually have all of her silhouettes. I think, other than the little kid ones that she did, I like her silhouettes. Yeah, let me go grab those, and I'll pop them on here, and then we'll put some collage papers on for fun.
Okay, so these are gold squares. What else can I do? What else could I do? X's. Guess I could do X's. Let's see. I'll do little cluster things.
That's drying anyway. Let's see. Oops, a bag of a bag. Oh, that's fine. So I end up taking her die cuts, like waiting I've cut apart. Then
and put them in a bag. Cool.
The loose bits in a bag.
It's nice to have stuff like that cut out.
Yeah, that's true, because it's like stuff I didn't use. And then I took the others. She has a bag, but apparently I don't have the big one. This one is Wendy's, but like it holds the die cuts nice. Like it's perfect size to hold those die cut pages.
I do that sometimes when I'm sitting and watching TV.
Oh yeah, all sorts of fun stuff to choose from. Okay, let's see. So I have black and turquoise. Needs a good color in between.
Oh, I know. There was one pattern that I found that I really liked.
Pink. Hi, Julie. How are you?
Okay, I think I'm going to try this one. It's called Cake. So I guess it's supposed to look like the icing on the side of cake. So I think I'm going to try that.
Long time no see, Julie.
Julie's been posting, though. She's been posting some cool collages.
I try to make sure I go look for people, since they don't bring up everybody you follow. I need to do is start hitting the notifications more on the
likes too.
Instagram, so I get more notifications when someone posts something.
All right, let's see. Let's see if I can do this. All right. So I'm going to do it, but it's going to be a little bit bigger. Hopefully this will work.
Oh, hi, Peggy. Peggy, did you see the page I did? with you.
Hey, Peggy. I can't look right now.
I don't know if you were lurking earlier or not. I showed your page.
Hey, Peggy, what have you been up to? You always have fun stuff going on. Do you have any good projects you're doing right now?
I made you part of a billboard. See, there's a part of your card, your decorative. And it's okay. I can show it to you real quick. Decorative, she's a decorator. She's an artist. She's creative. She's a collector. She likes antiques. So I put your name up on the billboard. And then I had the rest of your card, and I had to use a security envelope. And I added you on the side of the building. So like your face is on the side of the building, and there's your billboard. So I made you the star of my page.
Yep, Julie, I've seen some iCAD stuff by Yellow Daisy. She's getting ready too. I know, I love that. I love that. Peggy should be on a billboard.
She should be on a billboard. Look how cute she is.
I know. I love that. Wouldn't that make you happy if you were driving down the expressway and you just saw that picture of Peggy?
Yes, it made me happy.
I would like it. Ooh. I hope I'm not smearing. This has to dry.
And I'm planning on using you on that page forever. I've got 3 more old pages left, and then I'm current. Yeah, I love your card.
All right. Eileen just posted. Let me go see what she did.
We're working on 101 collage journal, thinking about iCAD soon. Ooh, did that one turn out good?
Oh, I like that, Colleen.
Okay, that one I like better. Okay, so let me put this down. Let me put the jelly plate up, and then we'll put some fun stuff on it.
All right, so Eileen posted some specimen cards on Instagram. I was wondering what she's been up to. She's been kind of quiet. Let's see.
Okay, so did that brighten your day? Aw, thanks, Peggy.
Okay, we've got Devin posted some Zentangles. Cool. Let me see if I can find Eileen's. Jersey must have finished up. She's got some stuff up there. Sherry posted her diamond painting. Seth after. Art Anxiety. Where's Eileen? I better go to her. I better search. Oops.
All right, let's start with her.
Whoops.
See how this goes.
All right. Uh-oh. Why isn't my... Oh, it's turned off. Well, that would be why. There. Oh, Colleen, maybe that pink lady, the pink Diane Reevesley lady, might look good on that dark jelly print you didn't like. It might pop off of there. What do you think? I don't know if it's the right color.
Let's see. Where is the dark one?
Oh, nice, Eileen. Eileen has gone nuts with these pages that we learned from Maggie.
She has. She's been working on them ever since Maggie and her did the flip folder.
Wait till you see these. She did some specimen cards. Let me get the share screen up.
Let's see. He's cutting this out first.
Okay, here's the new page.
Look at this girl. She has
Isn't
been
that cool?
loving this. She has made several of these.
In all these different layers, there's like flips and pockets underneath. And she's, I think, did you do this one on one of Erin's cards too? I know she's done some on Erin's cards. This might be on a bigger sheet of paper. But it is really cool. Eileen, where are you?
She might be looking for that link you wanted or not.
Oh, okay.
You asked for a link a second ago.
Oh, okay. Peggy said, check out Janet's Young stream showing all the Zentangle ATC being sent in for the swap. Fun. Hey, Carla. Oh, Amanda Evanston's Facebook page. Why don't, since I'm over here, why don't I?
Yeah, so everyone can
do that, then she can come back.
They can follow her on Facebook, and then they can also go to her website and put in her email, and then she can send notification when she does like her 24-hour free class on Facebook and all that. That's how I knew about it. And then well, you sent me something, but I had seen the email. Yeah. But like it's nice when you can, you know,
just get the notification.
You can at least watch it just to see.
Okay, let's see. Search Facebook.
It's something you like.
If you go to Amanda Evanston Artwork, copy. Oh, Eileen posted the link a while ago. Thank you, Eileen. I'll post it again since
apparently we were not paying attention.
We aren't paying attention. Thanks, Eileen.
This is kind of cute. Look, this is the girl she has sitting next to the head. So if I sit this on here, now it looks like she's sitting on the shoulder.
Oh, cute.
Now it looks like that's funny.
Oh, that is funny. I like it.
So that this is fun. And that looks like she's sitting on her shoulder next to her head. That's like what my dogs do when I'm trying to exercise on the floor. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to do my exercises and they like sit by my head or they hover over my face and I'm just like, I can't see my phone to do my exercises, guys.
Okay, let's do more share screen.
I think they just want to block the phone. You know, like they know that what is a distraction to you.
Oh yeah, it's the phone disease. It happens with kids, adults. If you need to talk to somebody, pick up the phone and somebody will come talk to you in the room. That's my theory. It's my theory.
Okay, that's going there. Well, it's starting to warm up. At least I got the shivers earlier, so that's gone away. So that's good.
Wait a minute.
Now he said I might get hyper, and I'm like from the steroid. And I'm like, well, if I do, I'm going to organize.
Yeah, you might, Colleen.
That definitely hasn't happened yet. So I said, well, if that happens, I'm going to come up here and organize.
How did I do this? What am I doing?
Let's see.
Okay, there's Eileen's other thing that she did. I don't know why it's small. So that's the other. Is that the other? No, that's the flower page she did.
Let's see.
Very cool.
Could do this one. These are probably more proportioned. This is funny, but obviously it's out of proportion. But then I kind of like out of proportion stuff too.
Oh wow, Colleen, look at Devin's Zentangles.
Oh wow, that's so pretty.
That's cool. Let's see. That's what Jersey did today. That looks cool. There's Sherry's diamond painting. I love the colors, Sherry. That's really cute. What else is here? I love this. Look at this frame, Colleen. Isn't that cool?
Who is that?
That is Andrea Garvey Art. Go follow her. She does huge abstract painting.
Wow. I was just gonna say, what is that on? Like
a piece of wood. It was a piece of wood that she made a frame out of, and then she painted it white. Here, let me see if she's got pictures.
So the flower one is a piece of wood, or the thing she's sitting on? I'm confused.
Okay, she's inside the frame painting it. Here.
Wow. I would have footprints on it. I don't know if I follow her. Let me see if I follow her.
Hold on, let me stop it. Let me see if she has pictures. I think she might have pictures of her.
Andrea who?
Andrea Garvey Art. It's all one word.
Oh, I don't follow her. Thank you.
I thought she had some other pictures of when it was painted white. Hold on. See, there it is. Oh, there.
So that's something similar. What this is kind of something similar you're working on. Like you go with your paint pens on the paper you're working on. And
kind of, I guess. But
you could do something
here
like
it
that.
is. Now, do you see it? Here it is. It's white. And she did the flowers.
Oh, I love it. And she does podcasts too.
Oh, she does podcasts? Yeah. So go follow her. She's got some fun. She must live in the desert. Look at these flowers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that. She put herself. Oh, I love her. She put herself in it. Her art piece.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah. You got to follow her if you're on
wait, where is she?
Instagram.
Australia, New Zealand. Oh, growing here, growing in the desert, huh? There's her friends. But she's got cool stuff.
Yeah, she does. I love it.
She has cool stuff. But that's the first time I saw her do that frame.
Wow, that'd be fun. I'd have to do it in a garage or something. So I know my dogs would think it was playtime. I can't, then I'd have footprints all over it and footprints around the house.
You know what we should do, Colleen? We should paint some, like a vegetable garden thing or like some type of planter box outside one show. That might be fun.
Or we could paint some flower pots
or flower pots or something. My neighbor, I should ask him where. He has a friend that made him planter boxes. I should see if I can see if he can make some or find some place to get some made. Because I would like to plant like herbs and stuff. I like fresh herbs to cook with.
That's true. I always plant the herbs, but then I don't really cook with them. So I'm like, oh, why I do this? I think I like the idea of it, but I really just don't like making anything from scratch. So
yeah, but you know what though? They look nice and they smell nice.
They do smell nice. But if you don't pick them and use them, they start flowering. You know what I mean?
Then they get pretty flowers, but at least you can enjoy the smell. Think of stuff you might want to cook.
Hey, I like that. Like the idea of doing certain kinds of art. I can think of the idea of cooking. Right. I like to see all the neat things that people do, but I'm just like, it's messy. It's hard.
You can just think about it.
Yeah, I like it. I think I'll just think about cooking.
Just think about cooking.
I like it.
All right.
I'll think about cooking when I go out and to the drive-thru.
Yeah. That is always inspiring. Let's see. I wonder if these will work.
All right, Fussy cutting out I'm going to try this one. This is more proportionate to her body versus the giant pink head, but I just like it. I think it's funny. That's a good idea to stick these on the bodies. I do love playing with collage.
I do too. That's one of my favorite.
It's very fun to collage.
And I'm actually enjoying this doodling again.
Okay, let's try this. I don't know if I like, that has the black though too. Kind of ties the black there. Okay, let me see if there's any other heads I like better. Let's see. That's too orange. Oh, this was too big, but this would have been fun.
Oh, you know what? There might be a smaller one. She does 2 sides.
Okay, that's right, because I like the rollers.
Yeah.
There we started talking about rollers and orange juice can topic.
Oh, yeah.
I learned something that day. Let's see if I can find a smaller orange head.
Oh, these will be good pages just to add into one of your binder journals.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah.
I added some. Oh, that one's got the little doll face. That one's funny. Little doll head. Let's see. Let's see if I can find the smaller version of the other. Eileen does not like these. I know what she's doing. She's off watching something else.
Oh, she doesn't like the Diane figures.
Yeah, she doesn't care for Collage or Dina Reevely.
That's true.
I'm sorry, Diane Reevely.
You know, they're like one and the same person, really.
Apparently, because I can't distinguish the two ever.
But you know what? Everybody does that. I do it. Everybody does that. Okay, what else?
All right. Then I like all kinds of art, so I kind of like the quirky too. So I think that's why I appreciate both. Because Dina's also quirky too. She does quirky.
She does.
And quirky stuff too. She's
messy. That's the one thing they're not similar. Diana's very neat, and Dina's very, very messy.
That's true. She's neat. Like Tim. That's true.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just going to pick Zentangles out and do them.
Where'd the other one go? Okay, so 2. I like her with her rollers. I like that. Okay, let's get this off the side. If I see something that goes with that, strikes my fancy. Let's see. ARH said she likes lots of herbs and they also help keep bugs away.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, the mosquitoes and stuff. And citronella, especially for mosquitoes.
That's a bonus and a perk I never thought about. I just have tomatoes. I actually get tomatoes about that big, considering how cold we've been having. I have a red pepper, a yellow pepper, strawberries, and tomatoes. Again, I like the red family.
So you like reds in vegetables, but not in paint.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, because I'm not big into red paint. Yeah, I'll eat an orange pepper, a yellow pepper, a red pepper. Just don't ever give me a green pepper.
That's funny.
Ugh. I know that they're green and then they turn the other colors, but they do not. Yeah, when they say green peppers, like I was looking for red and yellow peppers, and they're like, here's green sweet peppers. I'm like, those are not sweet. That is not sweet. If it was sweet, I would like it.
Don't lie to Colleen.
It is not sweet. You lie. You lie to sell these ugly, yucky green pepper plants. Tell people they're sweet. Fibber. Trying to find something else, maybe for the. I did see a cat. I like the cat.
Oh, that would be cute.
The cat was too big, so I was trying to see if there's a smaller cat. Lemon balm. It does smell nice. You don't cook. You don't cook with it. Just smells nice. I've not actually had lemon balm before, so I love lemon. Yeah, when I was at the thing this weekend, they had lemon water, and then they ran out of lemon. So I was like, well, I'm not going to drink plain water. Blah. Everyone was grabbing the fresh lemon water. They had like a half a lemon in it. It's like yum.
Oh, I love that. I would love to, but I can't grow them in Michigan. I would love a lemon tree. I would think a lemon tree would be cool.
I think my girls need some arms. You give them some arms off of here. This one had an arm, but it doesn't match. There's lots of legs in here, but I really need his arms. This one has an arm. There's some arms, but they're red. I'm going to keep that, though. It's the first set of arms I've seen. It's a big old hand. You could have her holding them. It's got a pink ring. Let me cut this out. This is a possibility. This is good because I can sit on a fussy cut. All right. Ooh, that sounds so loud. Here, I'll do this.
That's not that bad.
Okay. Just say to me, it sounds loud. All right, let's try this. I'm going to have fussy cut the fingers so I know I'm going to use this. Okay. So I could have them being held by her hand. Let's see. More legs. I need some arms. Where are your arms?
You should have some funky arms.
I guess leg arms.
I don't know if you have octopus arms.
Oh, actually, I might have an octopus stamp of hers. That's weird. I bet that would work.
Yeah.
Here's some arms.
Or butterfly wings or some wings.
Or maybe cut out a flower. Oh, that would look. Let's do a rough cut of this. That could kind of. Let's do that. We'll do a quick cut of this one. This could kind of be like wings. I definitely know she doesn't do butterflies. I don't think butterflies are her style. Let's see.
No, she has bird's wings, though. Doesn't she have some bird wings or something?
Let's see. So that's not a bad idea. This is a part of collage I like. It's challenging.
Uh-huh.
But a fun challenge. It's not a
frustrating.
Yeah, because it doesn't have to look a certain way.
Right.
It's yours.
Right. You're not like looking at something trying to make it look like that thing.
Yeah. Growing up on Grandma's farm, I was taught there were mangoes, country people. What is she talking about? Mango country people.
I'm not sure. Country people were called mangoes?
I'm sorry, Dara, I don't get it.
Or a certain plant was called a mango.
You would whip this out like an hour ago.
All right.
Still dumbing through trying to find stuff
Oh,
here.
green peppers. They told her green peppers were mangoes.
Oh!
I had no idea.
I was so confused. Oh my God, they told you mangoes were green peppers. Green peppers were mangoes. Oh my gosh, that was cruel. That was definitely, there's wings on this one. Oh, that was cruel. Thinking you have something sweet and something. Yeah.
This was fun getting the poscas out again. It's been a while.
Yeah, you got a million of them. Have fun.
And I love them. Two of my favorite things, jelly printing and poscas. And mark making. So 3 things I like doing.
Here's some octopus ones.
Oh, those might be fun.
I don't think they're going to show up because they're dark.
But then could you color them a lighter color?
I'm not sure.
Get out your poscas.
Yeah, the baskets. Or a cut.
Nothing a posca can't fix.
This big old flower, too. I like this wonky flower. Nothing a posca can't fix. That should be the quote of the day. There's nothing a posca can't fix. I like it.
Eileen's got real mangoes down there.
Wow. Yeah, the farmers markets will be opening up soon. Those are nice. You can get fresh. I like those because you can get fresh salsa and things like that. I like when the farmers market's open.
Yeah.
Those should be open this year. They weren't last year. Hopefully, it's outside, so it should be.
Oh.
Yes, one I would go to. They can and make their own salsa. Oh, so good.
Oh, that sounds good.
Nothing better than like salsa that's all fresh like that. Like
okay, so what do you have planted, Colleen? You said tomatoes?
Tomatoes and 2 tomato plants. They're like the sandwich tomatoes, like beef tomatoes.
Ooh, I like those.
Those are my favorite. And a red and a yellow. I didn't see an orange pepper. I usually grow an orange, yellow, and red. And I only found orange and yellow so far. And 2 strawberry plants because I do like strawberries. It's one of the few fruits I do like.
Okay, so you could make salsa with your tomatoes, red and yellow peppers.
Oh, that's true. If they put green peppers in salsa, I don't want to know because I don't notice.
But put the red peppers and the yellow peppers in, and then you could grow, what spices? You could grow cilantro and oregano.
I don't know what else goes in it. So it's cilantro, onions.
Yeah.
But my box isn't big enough for onions, that's for sure.
No, but just get some onions to add to it. But that's what you could do. Get them to put the spices you like in it.
That's true. Just put it in the fridge and just eat it in a couple days. Because that way I don't have to can it because I know nothing about canning. I don't want to get sick and get.
Canning makes me nervous.
If you don't do it right, you can get like botulism or something.
Yeah.
If you don't do it right, that scares me. Yeah, I'm like you. That frightens me.
I like. What was I gonna say? I'll freeze stuff. But canning, I don't know. It just kind of scares me. All right, let's do some repeat patterns.
I wasn't. If you were raised doing it, it'd be different. But I wasn't. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh, I grew up in the city. I'd probably kill somebody if I tried canning.
When I was petting the chicken, the young girl was holding the chicken. Yeah. Oh, their feet are so big. I know the other feet were so big up close. And she was laughing at me. I'm like, hey, I'm a suburbanite city slicker. I didn't grow up with chickens. This is fascinating to me. I was just glad she was holding them. I think I've been afraid to hold one, like if you don't know what you're doing.
Oh, I don't know if I could hold one.
Yeah, be afraid it gets scratched or it flap its wings and freak me out. I got pictures. That's all I needed. She held it, and I was like, "You're good. This is going in my farm journal."
Eileen said canned salsa sounds terrible, but fresh salsa is amazing.
It is. It is. This one farm is always up at our the thing, and you can buy it from them. I think it's only like I don't know, I can't remember, $5 to $7, but it's worth it. Just, I mean, it's really reasonable for I'll have one on my desk, a normal size jar, and it's so good. And I don't keep them. I eat them all. Like pop them, eat them. Yeah, I mean, I don't save them. I can't wait that long. I'm like, I'm gonna eat them now.
Okay, Anne said tomatoes are safe to can because of their high acid content.
Ah,
I
knew there's probably some canners watching that knows something.
I know. Huh, interesting. I'll have to ask my daughter. I wonder if they can. I can't remember if they do canning or their tomatoes or if they freeze them.
I think the other thing I would if I had more room, but I don't in my box. I was like, grow some cucumbers. I'm like, in these 2 little boxes. I said, do you not remember when I had a giant? I used to have a really big garden in one of my houses. I had the perfect soil. The perfect sun, you know what I mean? Like everything was like an amazing garden. I've not had a yard for a great garden since our old house when our kids were little. And that was like the best ground, the best amount of sun and soil. Like anyway, I had cucumbers all the time. But what I should have done was made pickles then. When I had cucumbers galore, I gave them away. I was like, they grew and the tomatoes like crazy. I gave them my neighbors, I gave them the family, like because you can't eat them quick enough, and I didn't want to can. And I had a very successful garden there.
Nice.
And I should have made pickles because those would be okay in the fridge. Yeah. You know, because you're adding like vinegar and. I think fresh pickles would be good. I would like fresh pickles. Do you like pickles?
All right,
I think that would be cool. And I told Tom I'll grow cucumbers if you dig out another area so we can put trellises up and stuff. You got to have a trellis for them to hang on and have the little grabby things to grab onto.
I love cucumbers, and you might just buy them and slice them really thin. And what do? You put a cup of vinegar, a cup of sugar, and just let them soak in there.
Is that it? Vinegar and sugar? I'm not.
Yeah.
I had a neighbor at my first house before I was gardening who bought these big jars and made the pickles and the salsa and kept them in the fridge because they would just eat them quick enough that it wasn't a concern. And they were so good. Like it's like, I mean, you could just consume the pickles like a meal. It was so good.
Yeah. So you would do like the cucumbers and just put them in a jar or a container with a cup of sugar and a cup of sugar, or a cup of sugar and a cup of vinegar, and just keep it in the refrigerator and eat them. I mean, everything. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, Eileen.
Oh, so no eggs or cucumbers in this stream.
Eileen?
I need a good laugh. Laughter is good medicine. That's what Teresa tells me.
That's so funny.
Laughter is good medicine. Oh my goodness, Eileen. Let's take a survey. Who gets gas from cucumbers and or eggs like Judy?
Oh my God. I mean, okay, eggs, I've never heard getting gas from cucumbers.
Yeah, me either. I don't eat eggs, so I don't know. I don't really, unless it's like scrambled and got a lot of bacon grease to cover up the egg flavor.
Yeah, eggs don't bother me that way. But cucumbers, I've never heard such a thing.
You eat Jewish pickles.
Oh, dill pickles. Oh, with the garlic. Ooh, those are good. Dill. Kosher pickles. Kosher pickles are good.
I don't think we have Jewish. I don't think that's at the store. Is kosher the same as Jewish?
Yeah. You look for like deli pickles, like kosher deli pickles. I bet you can get them in the jars. But I know what she's talking about when you go to the delicatessen and they take it out of the barrel. Right,
A
Eileen?
barrel.
Yeah, fresh pickles out of the barrel.
I've never been where there's pickles in a barrel.
Yep.
The deli has large pickles, but I don't know if they come out of a barrel or not. Like Kroger's, I don't know if they have that stuff. It's just
They're good. They're not sweet.
Does everybody want pickles now we're talking about it? Is everyone now going to the fridge looking for pickles?
Yum, I forgot about those. Those are good, Eileen.
I want some pickles.
And those don't give you gas? Or they do, but you like them enough that you eat them anyway.
Okay, they are in the pickle bags. But I didn't know they do see them in the pickle bags, but I didn't know they came out of a barrel.
Yeah.
Little do I know. Well, I'm going to have to get one then. When I get some of your critters, they have them.
Do you like garlic?
I like garlic in stuff, yes.
Okay.
But I'm not like a huge, like, Tommy eats that garlic butter. Blah. I don't like garlic butter.
No, there'll be garlic flavor in them.
But yeah, I think garlic butter is probably my least favorite garlic thing. Yuck. It's so gross. And Papa John's, I think it's so gross.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of gross.
I don't like that garlic butter. Ugh. Ew.
Now, I like the garlic. Like, in fact, I just made this the other day. I made garlic bread. But I spread the butter on the bread, just regular butter. And then I take Lowry's garlic seasoning and shake it on top and then bake it, and it's good.
I don't know if I should tuck that under. It's still, yeah, it's too sealed. Matte medium worked too well.
I like garlic. Okay, so here's that
Put
one.
that there. I like that.
All right, what are we going to do next?
Some Jewish delis have the barrels. A couple in Chicago have the barrels. You can get them at Kroger's Deli. Okay, Dara confirmed that. Okay. Just be sure you don't get a hot one.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Dara. Maybe I'll send Tom out to go get me a pickle from the deli later. Jewish deli. Chicago. Deli doesn't have it by you. Anything garlic. Really? They'd use it in pickled tomato. A pickled tomato? Now I'm really confused. Okay, a pickled
I think tomato. You can pickle anything.
Is it a tomato that's flavored like pickles? Or is it? But it looks like a tomato.
It's a tomato flavored in pickle seasoning.
Interesting. Would I live in a small world? Your dad made them himself? Or your dad bought them in Chicago like that, Cherry? I live a very sheltered life.
No pickled tomatoes. Poor
I'm
Colleen.
so confused. I've never heard of pickled tomatoes.
Well, there's like the giardiniera, the Italian stuff that has like the pickled cauliflower and the carrots and the celery and the peppers.
Tell me anything. If I've never heard of it, I'll probably believe you.
I wouldn't say that out loud on YouTube, Colleen.
I asked Tom. He said stuff, and I'm like, really? And he's like, no. All right, well, why'd you tell me that then? Yeah, because he's like, he's funny and witty, so he likes to do that to me. I'm like, really? He's like, you believe anything? I'm like, yeah, you know everything. I believed you. Pickled. No. Judy said no pickled eggs for her.
Oh, pickled eggs.
Pickled
Judy,
eggs?
stay away from those.
Ew.
Stay away from the pickled eggs.
Okay, he bought them in the deli, pickled tomatoes in a deli in Chicago. The tomato is pickled. No pickled eggs. That does not sound good. That does not sound good. Pickled watermelon rind. Really?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. I've never had it.
Make these
That's
for
just green
Tom.
tomatoes.
Okay, you don't like tomatoes. Maybe he would eat that. He doesn't like tomatoes.
Huh.
Yeah, I know. What a weirdo. It's like he don't. Yeah, if he gets a Whopper, he always like tells him no tomato. I'm like, just leave it on there. Put it on my burger. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't like tomatoes. Mm-mm.
Oh my God. So the one like vegetable Colleen likes, he doesn't like.
Yes. He'll
That's
eat green beans and gross stuff like that, but yeah, I won't eat. But yeah, I eat tomatoes. He won't eat tomatoes. Yep. Now, he likes cucumbers better than I do. I like cucumbers as pickles, but I just don't want to eat a cucumber on a salad. I don't like them on salads.
Oh, I love them with salt and pepper on them.
I think they're plucky plain.
Or dip them in hummus.
They need to be, hummus. Ew. My kids bought the hummus. Like, it's so good. I'm like, what is this crap? What is this?
Well, it comes in different flavors. They have like red pepper hummus, Colleen. You might like that.
And whatever they brought home, I'll have to ask what it was. I didn't like it. I did try it because it smelled like it might be spicy.
Uh-huh.
It was not good. I had no idea what I was eating. I'm like, don't even tell me what I just ate. I'm afraid to know what's in that.
Chickpeas.
Oh, no wonder I didn't like it.
They're chickpeas that are blended up.
Gross. No wonder I didn't like it. Peas in it. It's like
not peas. They're chickpeas. They're different.
Okay, describe the taste of chickpeas and peas. Difference.
Well, okay, so you know the consistency of the hummus?
Yeah, it's
that's the chickpea. Green peas are like soft. If you puree green peas, they're soft and they taste like green peas. So it's a different
like baby food. Blah. My kids, man, they would neither one of them would eat peas, and I'm like, I don't blame you, but you had to like introduce it to them, see if they like peas. And I don't like them. And my kids would spew up the peas in the baby jar, like, What is this crap?
Can't you just see Colleen like introducing vegetables to her kids?
And watch your kid. And watch your.
Oh, good. They don't like the peas.
I'm like, thank God I'll never have to cook peas. They're disgusting. And then watch your kids spit out the peas. Makes it even more pleasant to smell them. And they stink. And then watch your kid like just go bleh and spit it out. And you got to wipe it off of them. It's just like, that just convinced me. I was like, I don't blame you. They're disgusting. But you had to see if they like it or not. Maybe they were weird, but they didn't like them either.
It made Colleen's day.
It did. I'll never have to cook peas.
Oh, I need like a bright red. It's not bright.
I think my dad eats peas and my mom eats peas. So
here we go.
I don't remember if my brother does. I don't remember, or does or did. I don't remember. I have many food phobias.
I know, it seems like if you have one food phobia, you have a bunch.
That's me. The texture is weird. If it smells weird, if it's green, I will eat green peppers. Does that count as a vegetable?
Yeah, it is a vegetable.
I like green peppers. I said green peppers. Good Lord. I meant jalapeno peppers. Green peppers are disgusting. Jalapeno peppers. Those are good. Oh, Tom hates the smell of those. Sorry, those stink. And I'm like, they're good. Because they're hot as heck. Hi, Nancy.
Nancy, how are you?
Eileen likes hummus. She agrees with peas are terrible, and she likes garlic. Okay, what kind of hummus do you like? I don't eat much variety at all, Eileen.
They have red pepper hummus.
Okay, maybe I need to try that one.
You get the red pepper hummus and mix it all together.
I'm not going to try it with peas.
No, don't try it with peas.
Ooh, pickled eggs are the bomb. Lori likes pickled eggs.
Who likes pickled eggs?
Lori, Paisley girl.
I don't see Lori.
Yeah, she's up further. I just scroll back. Let's look at the chat that I missed. Interesting. She's heard of them, and she eats them, and she likes them.
Huh.
I don't know what to think about all you people. Maybe you're the normal, not the abnormal. That's what my kids say. Everyone likes these but you.
That's amazing. Your kids like a lot of that stuff.
Especially Katie, she was way pickier than I ever was as a kid. That girl took hot dogs and peeled the skin off of them. Talk about disgusting. Watch your kid eat hot dogs with the skin peeled off. And yeah, she ate weirdly. Beef jerky and hot dogs and weird lunches. I packed in them, and she started dating. This one guy liked to cook. So she started, my pen not working. She started trying new foods, and then she's with the guy she's with now. He eats a lot of different foods, and then they go to they've been different countries and all that stuff. So she's, gone traveling with them. So it's a good thing because I'd starve to death. And so then she's tried other things because of traveling too with his family. And then so it was really her boyfriends that got her eating. They got her eating stuff.
Colleen, were you writing on your finger?
I was trying.
Jane wanted to know why.
I was trying to get my gel pen working. Sometimes
okay, I'm done.
If you rub it on your skin, it helps get the little ball rolling. Gets the ink working, but it did not this time.
All right, I'm finished. One big glassine painty paper done. With Zentangles all over it. Doodles.
I think I need a border. Make this less funky.
All right.
Well, I made some really ugly jelly plates, but then some good ones, and then we made a collage. That was fun. That's a good idea. That's fun.
Yeah, this was fun. It was fun just playing. I've been having fun just playing the past few streams.
Yeah. It should be streaming Friday. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, so it should be feeling better than I feel today.
Oh yeah, you've been doing good, Colleen. I mean, how do you feel? Good. I mean, are you getting tired?
A little bit tired, but I think just more I feel, I don't know, my back feels weird. Yeah, but I mean, that's going to go on for next. He said rested today, and then tomorrow I should be able to do more normal stuff. And he said, but if I do anything normal tomorrow and then it bothers me, then to stop.
Yeah. Well, you should go rest because we've been on almost 3.5 hours now. It's almost 1:30. So that's a
Why
long
you're writing
time.
on your finger. That's funny.
I know. Why are you writing on your
Yeah, because it's like I wasn't even thinking about that. Usually this gets you gel pens. It's something about the oil in your skin gets the gel pen going.
Yeah, it does.
Not in this case. My gel
Huh.
pen must be dead. It's gone. It's I don't know. Maybe I rolled it in acrylic ink or killed it somehow. I would.
If
Well,
anybody
actually, if
does
you
any
look,
gel prints or
it's almost
collage or
empty.
mark making, go ahead and post pictures so we can see them.
I think I'll go over. I'll get a different one that's working, and I'll go over. I'll add some white onto this, and I don't know.
Oh, do white in the polka dots.
Yeah, it needs some white to make it
Do white in the
look
polka
better.
dots.
So have white is a good idea. Put white in the
Oh, thanks, Star. Those are my little daisies. I don't know if you can see, I put little yellow centers in them. Thank you. All right. All right. Well, thanks, guys, for playing along and watching and giving us ideas. And
Okay, now I want pickles. Just saying. Now I need
thanks,
pickles.
Eileen.
Yeah, I definitely.
Thank you, Eileen, for modding.
Yeah, it was fun, and we get to know each other on a different level too, other than art, right? We pickled eggs and garlic, different things. You know what I mean?
And what was it that made Eileen fart?
Mutual hate of peas. Eileen put that. So we had the mutual hate of
Hey,
peas.
Safia. Yeah, we're heading out. All right, guys. We'll see you hopefully on Friday. Colleen, what time? 10:30?
10:30 Friday. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but we'll figure something out.
We'll do something fun. Thanks for coming. Post pictures on Instagram or Twitter so we can see. And have a good day. Enjoy the weather if it's nice by you.
Yeah, it's rainy here.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Here. I always lose my mouse by the end.
My mouse always goes to sleep.